everybody. We're starting completely fresh this time. Be kind to King Smithian, please. That's all I ask.
All right, now
Kind
how
of.
do we screw over Smithian the hardest?
Okay, first of all, chill the fuck out. We have just hit the beginning of the game. We're not even into
keep it
the
in the
first
DMs,
interaction.
bro.
Yeah, don't. Hey, there's no group chat or DMs. Get the fuck out of there. No, so the way it works is basically there's things called seasons, Nate. So these little things pop up on the screen that are like events, and random things play out as the game progresses. And a lot of the time, things go to like a vote. So there's multiple different options that will affect like these things here. So you see that there's trade, farming, military, faith, defiance. Basically, your little faction, the counts, you will have, in a minute, you will pick like a goal of like what you want to achieve throughout the game to overthrow me, basically. And that's pretty much the entire aim of the game, is you want to overthrow me and not let me win. But sometimes that's going to mean that you need to ally yourself with me, and other times that means that you're going to need to go against me. So you're going to have to play your cards like right at different times. Sometimes that means you're going to have to go against certain other factions. Sometimes that means you're going to have to work with them, vice versa, that kind of thing. It'll all become clear pretty soon.
Nate, I've got a question for you.
Yep.
Why do you have both Muslim 3D and Hitler BDSM bunker in your wish list?
Why not, right?
Why don't we talk about that not now?
That's so funny.
Yeah. You heard nothing. All right. Welcome in Silana.
For that reason, Dom. Specifically for that reason.
What a wish list. Yeah. Wish we could have kept that to yourself.
Oh no, that needs to be shared. This is gold. Comedy gold.
All right, so here, by the way, Nate, up top,
Yeah.
This is the overall kingdom stuff. So this is the kingdom's treasury. So that's for everything, for everybody. Stability and authority. The authority is like how much I have from 0 to 10. Same with stability. If there's no stability and no authority and things like that, things are obviously very, very bad for me. And the higher they are, then things are not just good for me, but good for us in general as well. Because, for example, in the last game, the Grandees, basically one of the factions, they got their defiance all the way up.
Uh-huh.
And they were able to start a rebellion against me. But they started a rebellion against me, but they had like no military strength. So what ended up happening is they got absolutely decimated. And then another faction came in and basically just overthrew me at the drop of a hat, pretty much. So it's not always good to start like a rebellion if you're kind of weak and so forth. You have to actually be tactical about it.
Gotcha. I can tactically take over your empire.
All right, let's
We
start.
got shit on, low key.
Yeah. Now that you're the king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from all across the kingdom, the desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course, the bleak march. Okay, let's meet the Counts of the East, the Counts from last time. Hey, look who it is! Count Nate. An honor to finally make your acquaintance. Should I stream this in Discord so it's like in sync? Would that be easier for you guys? So
I don't have the audio on for the stream.
doesn't make a difference.
It really won't matter that much.
But there's lag, right, between my audio and what you're seeing visually?
Not a super high amount. I mean, it's like a second or two.
No, I could probably...
If you want, you can throw the stream in the Discord. I will watch it.
Okay, let me see if I can do that real quick. There we go. It'll just make it easier for what's going on. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Highness. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Okay, now we're gonna go to the patricians. Oh, look who it is, Melt Up. So in the last game, Melt Up got thrown in prison and he became Melt Up the Second. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. Yeah. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Now introduce us to the barons. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom into shape, And with that, the introductions are done. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue with each other and demand your favor. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs.
That's right. I mean,
I suppose I need not handle diplomacy this time. Hey, Matthew, you can join in. If you type !join, then this is the perfect time. We're right at the beginning of the game if you want to join in. Your Majesty, I have scheduled a coronation to take place in a week's time. Shouldn't I be given the orders now? Yes, come on. Of course, Your Majesty, but to delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when the nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back.
Sure.
Very well, then. What must I do? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Yes, we've all experienced what happened last time. Let's get this over with, then. Last time, they threw me in a river, Nate, so... Should we call the nobles in?
We've got some new nobles. Could you show us where they're placed?
Yeah, okay, so here's what the noble list looks like. So Matthew has joined the barons, and Silinar has joined the counts.
welcome to your counthood, Solana.
So here we go. What is it? Host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine. Spends a lot of the treasury's money, but increases stability. Oh, I love that these guys. They threw me into the river last time, so
It was great fun.
yeah, it'd be interesting to see how a second game plays out.
Right, you just don't want to get thrown into the river again.
I'm going to do a monarch's choice for anybody that wants to win my favor early on. Thank you for following, Matthew. Appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoy this game. I'm going to go... I'm going to say... Yeah, a parade with jugglers and wine. Vote however you want, though. Okay, so to vote, you type in !vote, and then... Okay, everybody seems to get it. I don't even know why I'm saying this. Wow, Nate, wow. Really? You're really going to do me like that? Beginning of the game? Unbelievable.
I mean, it's outdated. It's outdated.
The disrespect. So, a big win for the parade with jugglers. Last time it was pretty unanimous to throw me in the river.
I wish.
The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks, and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course, but what doesn't? So treasury is now down to 2,000, and stability is now civil. Not the best trade-off, honestly, because that's a lot of money. But
why are you trying to bankrupt our country?
Weird decision as king, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
listen.
full of himself that he needed a parade.
I spent
Cost a
500
third of the treasury.
I spent 500 on a song, and I'll do it again. Your Majesty, the first few years of your reign are most difficult. You're new and unproven. The nobles of council will scheme against you, hoping to kick you off the throne and put their puppet claimant in your place. These fools couldn't scheme their way out of a paper bag. Better kings than you have been toppled by their treacherous nobles, Your Majesty. All right, thanks for humbling me immediately.
And insulting all of your nobles. Good
Yeah.
move.
To defeat their schemes, you must secure an heir and prove that you're worthy of the crown by completing an ambition. My question is this: when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? As a conqueror, a peacekeeper, the greatest king who ever lived. If I'd have chosen that one, I would have fucking bossed that last time, because I got up to 10 authority.
Yeah, we let you get up to 10 authority.
Fine.
It was an irrelevant stat.
As a saint, I'm gonna go balls deep here. Greatest king who ever lived. I see you're the type that likes to build lots of statues of yourself, aren't you?
We're gonna be out of money soon.
Instead of his well, I guess not.
Military maybe wise or trade. I probably should have looked at that. Trade would have been a good one, but that would have been made it easy for you guys for some of them. We're doomed. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving your authority as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Riot now.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Okay, and I like your thoughts.
Okay, that's it for the beginning? Alright.
Can I just point out that the capital is misspelled?
Which one?
The word, the capital.
Is it?
Yeah. AL is the letter, OL is the place.
Oh, it depends.
It's funny. It's just funny to me.
Oh, it's different. In England, it's AL.
Ah, of course.
Of course.
Of course. it
Driving
is.
on the wrong side of the
Beheaded.
road and using
They
the
could
Both of
they
you
couldn't have
beheaded.
Just added, they could have just added a U to it, like everything else.
I'm beheading you both.
I'll
When
give
have
you
the barons of the
on
march
wrong
back down
side.
from a fight? Never. I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful queen, on the throne. Queen Sabine.
Ooh, she's very
Okay, so
self-centered.
everyone who's a baron, you got to vote now for what you want. Do you want the lowest defiance, or to raise others' defiance, or to lower authority? You know we're going to be in direct contention if you go the gunpowder route. Right?
I'm dumb. I voted.
It's okay. You can vote again soon.
Alright, we couldn't really get to it. It'll be randomized. Ah, you guys got lucky.
That's quite good for you though, because otherwise I would have just been fighting you tooth and nail the whole way. Raise others'
Oh, that's fine.
defiance. That's not good.
We wouldn't be the only ones you have to deal with.
I know, that's what makes it so hard. The barons plan to hold the king hostage in his own palace. First, they must distract the spy master. To advance their scheme, the barons must raise other regions' defiance to a combined total of at least 6, or ensure other region begins a rebellion in 4 seasons.
Within a year? Is that what that means?
4 seasons. So a season is like we do 3 events, random events,
Okay.
and then at the end of it, it's like the end of the season. But the events can turn the tide of a lot of different things depending how things play out. Okay, so the patricians. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Smithian. Something must be done. Right, we can't have someone called Clementine that looks like that on the throne. Ridiculous.
Well, he makes a fair point. I agree
Patricians have
with
to
you
vote now.
100%.
No, it's not a good point. How dare they?
No, it's a bullshit point.
Lower the treasury.
Doing
Oh.
a great job with that himself.
Oh no! So you want to make me broke? You all want to make me broke. My God!
I mean, you're the one spending frivolously on parades.
Mhm.
My God! So you're gonna make me
jugglers.
broke, and you want to make everybody else angry. This is not a great start for me.
Hey, I didn't want everyone else angry. I just wanted you to have no authority.
The patricians plan to sink the king under an ocean of debt. To advance this scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Well, that won't be fucking hard because we're off to a great start.
You just need one person to say, "Hey, I can write you a song," and boom. you're
Yeah,
hooked.
boom! I'm done, and I'm out. Anyone else that's still here that wants to join, you can just join with !join at any time, and you can partake. And we're still very early on, so.
That looks like a leader right there.
My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false King Smithian wears the crown. Count Bogdan.
My man Bogdan.
All right,
right there.
counts. What are you doing? What's your goal? Honestly, if the last game is anything to go by, if
Why?
Blood Ritual had been the one, then they would have won that. Okay. I like how everyone's like, the other 2 factions are like, we're going to lock him in the palace and use the spy master against him. And then the other person's like, we're going to make them bankrupt so there's no money. And then the last people are like, we're going to get good at farming stuff. We're going to make so much corn he's going to want to quit his job.
Well, I just like, why did we get 2 options to lower one of our stats? Doesn't make any sense.
It's just I don't know why. It's just one of the goals. I guess maybe you get closer to the crown or something. But honestly,
I don't
having
think faith is particularly important.
no, it doesn't. Well, yeah, it doesn't seem it. Depending on some of the choices I make. Direct conflict
tyrant
with
we
bands
have.
would be neat. Highest farming. I mean, you're already fucking crushing it with the farming, so you're already
Yeah, you're
winning that
welcome.
one. The Count's plan to summon an ancient famine demon that will devastate all other regions, paving a clear path to the throne. That's so weirdly specific. It's called locusts. First, they must ensure the East can withstand a famine.
It's of
Good.
biblical proportions.
To advance this scheme, the Counts must be the region with the highest farming in 4 seasons.
I sure hope we are.
Well, you've got a
No
good
doubt.
start.
Mm.
Raise defiance to 6. Have highest farming in 4 seasons. Fuck me over financially. I think this is going to be really hard. This one feels like it's going to be harder than the other one. My god, that is total evil. Yeah, this is going to be really difficult. Quick, call the crops. I'm being attacked. Oh no. Okay, so it's pretty much all about the counts. That was perfect timing. Have you guys muted the stream?
Yes.
Someone just played, Chase just played the Ralph, like, oops, I'm in danger sound effect. Ah, brilliant. Your Highness, heed my plea. The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East. You ran out of capes?
Yes.
Worse even than that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. It's the order of Gossamer Shield, Your Highness. They were once the greatest of the knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the coast. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Cinnamon Cat, you're very serious about this. Nonsense, says Lokian. Our military has suffered some setbacks recently. So we hired Gossamer Security to keep order for a pretty penny, I might add. So the patricians' military has gone up, but your wealth has decreased. Some patricians' wealth, at least. Gossamer Security has been solving the problems we want solved, and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Blood and stars. Gossamer Security? How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries, and they need reminding of a little thing called chivalry. Please, Your Majesty, I beg the Council to be reasonable. Should the Order of Gossamer the Shield be recalled and reformed to its former glory? Oh, God, you guys are going to fuck me over, aren't you? Big time. Well, I think I'm going to have to veto spending 1,100 because the patricians are going to be like, yeah, let's make him broke.
Oh, that's fine. We'll just make you pay 600.
Why not ignore the situation, Smithy?
I don't get to choose. So what happens now is
okay.
you as nobles, you all get to vote as different factions on the outcome of this. And they all have different effects, as you can see over here. So, for example, this one would lower the stability. It would lower some of the money that you guys have and lower the farming. And I get a few options. I can't do much. I can't vote on anything. But I can veto one thing. But it has a cooldown effect, so I can't always have a veto option. But that means that you can't vote for C, for example, like if I veto it before I start the vote. So no one can do that.
I got you.
So I'm going to do that.
It's either, I think B is the best option for us. Alright, Counts. I'm counting on you.
Terrible.
I kept doing that with.
Don't all vote B. If anyone wants to win my favor, I would say we Vote for... Actually, none of these are particularly good at all.
Yeah. Yep. Other than ignoring the situation. It's always good.
Yeah, just look the other way.
Yeah.
I don't hate B. It's probably the best of the bad bunch, to be honest.
Yeah. That's why we're voting B.
I don't love it, though.
I do.
Ugh, the treasury's getting immediately fucked. I don't love that.
I
Well.
can be one faction that does.
We're missing 2 votes. Who's not here already? One noble's right, I'm out. Immediately. Oh, it's, oh wait, no, that was from the last game. Okay, well, invest in them it is then. So we're investing in the Gossamer security to help protect the coast.
Good.
Dravkov's bones. This is an insult to the culture and heritage of the East. Sorry, Cinnamon Cat. Your defiance has now gone up, and the treasury has been screwed over. But trade has gone up, which is nice. And the coast are now loyal, which is good. So not all bad. The Honor Guard. Now that you are king, you need personal protection. Why, I could plunge my sword into your heart right now, could I not? I suppose so. You need an honor guard to keep you safe from such dangers, your majesty. Unfortunately, this is a political decision. What are my options? Each region offers a selection of elite guards. The counts with the knights of the Order of the Drowned Rose. The patricians with the champion gladiators from the arena. And the barons offer a squad of battle-hardened veteran soldiers. They all sound pretty decent, actually. Think carefully, your majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries that would be loyal to coin above all. Tell me about the coastal gladiators. Damn, they look badass.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks for
criminals.
subscribing, Cinnamon Cat. Thank you so much. It's good to have you here. It's been, yeah, it's been great fun how much you guys have been joining in chat and stuff. Thanks for following, Lokian. Good to have you here too. Yeah, you guys have been great. Okay, so a gang of lowborn crooks who've turned themselves into celebrities through their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable, but can you trust them?
Can you trust people who just fight for show?
Can't trust anyone.
Protect your life?
Tell me about the veterans of the marsh. Well, they also look pretty badass. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, and won't adapt well to life in the palace. But they're loyal and tough as nails. I like that. Tell me about the Eastern Knights. Oh, here we go. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. Okay, I can't have poem writers
Oh my
as defending
God.
me. I just can't.
We're trying to entertain you while we're not killing people.
Damn.
God.
Just like that. It's like not even
God,
just straight up
dude.
like fuck the poem people.
What would you... If someone comes for a job interview that's going to work security and they're like, yeah, I've not really done this ever, but, you know, I can write some pretty good Roses Are Red poems if you want to check some of those out.
You know, you always need all the big bodyguards, but every once in a while you need someone who can spin the word, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yours are
every
fun with
once
the
in a
pen,
while.
not with the sword. Okay.
Listen,
You
that
can
didn't...
visit the theatre.
A nice little poem about your feelings and some slam poetry when the fucking ice giant's swinging at you is not going to help me much.
How do you know? What if they're buying it?
I
You know?
am
Okay.
hurt.
Who...
This. Son,
Look at
fine,
that high
it's
cast a
quality.
fine.
shadow on my life.
Go with the vain gladiators.
I've made my decision. Which one was the Baron's one again?
The Veterans of March.
Yeah.
They were the ones that were loyal. I liked that a lot. And they've seen a lot of battles, so that'll help. Who are the nobles in the barons? Dom, Buzzed, Sebastian, Alleged. Okay, this is interesting. This is good to know. Veterans of the March stand at guard. The knights are the underdog that will come on top. I'll train the knights myself. We are not pleased. Oh, I'm already fucking up. Listen, I can't please everyone in this game. It's very hard to be king, and it's a job I do not want. But here we are. There we go. All right. So, barons, you're protecting me. Just remember that.
Yeah, we send some people over.
The veterans arrive a few weeks later. They march into the throne room, perfect formation, before lining up behind your throne, hands on the sword hilts. Each soldier sports a bigger scar than the last.
We gave you damaged goods.
Oh God. Yeah. You've given me your B team.
Already.
Already the counts are getting left to rot by the king. No. Let's not start any of that, Cinnamon. Let's not start any of that. This is too early.
It's too early. Yeah, it's too early to be turning your back on the people of poetry, my friend.
Without a word, Count Dubs hands you a blood-red envelope. It is sealed with white wax in the shape of a skull.
Okay.
Inside is a bluely written invitation to an event called the Crimson Vigil, due to take place on an autumn night later in the year. What's this all about?
Jesus.
I'm immediately like, I'm afraid I'll be busy on this date. I suppose I should tell this event, whatever it is. I can say no more. You must choose whether to accept our invitation or decline it. You counts are very interesting
Think wisely.
people.
Yeah, don't forget, they're the treacherous ones. God knows what they're planning.
We
I
We're
suppose.
just gonna read poetry. Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe. I'm intrigued. I'm gonna go. I will see you at the next vigil, Your Majesty. Yes, you've piqued my interest. Yeah, come to our poetry circle. They plan to talk to you this
We didn't need the chance to get the poetry. You just got an invitation right afterwards.
All right, so this is where you start using your personal funds to bid on buildings, and only the 2 highest funded buildings will be built. So you can use the command !fund XY, where X is the character code and Y is the amount you're pledging. So for example, if you want to vote for the stadium, you type in !fund, then A, and then the amount from your personal amount. So if you've got 1,000 and you want to spend all of it, then you type 1,000. Or 200, you type 200, 500, etc., etc. It hasn't started yet. I haven't started the auction yet, so don't worry.
Fund D.
No, fuck that.
No, we want to
like a
fund
theater.
Rudy, we want to fund C.
Nah,
Oh,
be
I
a
saw that
hunter.
wrong. Yeah, Fund C. Just kidding. Fund C.
Oh, right, yeah, you want your farming to be the highest. That's right.
Yes.
Patricians, well, I would say vote for the military to go up. I guess that would make patricians' military go up a little bit. Yeah, all right, I'm just going to start. If you want to win some favor with me, I would say vote E. And don't forget, I will remember who keeps going against me for these things.
Already with the threats.
It's not a threat. It's not a threat. It's just, I'm just saying that I'll remember.
That's right, guys. Go and see. Go and
Who's
see, baby.
Who's voted E? Let's put some in E. I see that. Melt Up, I see you. Thomas, I see you for E. Chase. Appreciate that.
I can't put any more in or I'll be broke.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's got to be tactical because there's a number of these events that happen.
Yeah, I figured there were. How do we gain money?
Alleged, you voted. You spent 1 on voting for E. 1 coin.
His bets hard.
Look at that. He's got 999 coins left because he's put 1 in on E. Someone going to steal it at the last second? No. That's it. Okay, so what are we building then?
Build an aqueduct. That's all I'm saying.
Melt Up, I appreciate you. Everyone that voted for the fortress. It was that Melt Up, Cinnamon, Chase, Thomas. Good stuff. Although that might come and bite me in the ass later on when you attack me.
Already Smithian just sowing the divide. Just
Yeah.
straight off the rip.
Yeah,
bro.
he doesn't want the counts around anymore, it seems.
Listen, guys,
you
no
already
one.
voted.
Who's supporting me here? Nobody. Now
Are you
let's
gonna
get.
Trying
find
to
a-
fight for our
gonna
love.
find
You
another
talk shit
old
about
lady?
our poetry.
Hey. Let's see what kind of woman you bring to the table. All right, and then I'll judge you on that because I had some old fucking women that you guys brought to me last time. I was not happy. So let's see if we can get some younger
You
ladies here.
married an old fucking woman.
I
man.
had to. I had to.
First
Did
off,
she bear
don't-
you a child?
Don't hold the sins of the last game on us.
Yeah,
Okay. This is
God,
Okay,
I
fine.
wasn't even here,
New
Smithian. I
life.
wasn't even here.
I don't even
Well,
know. I
you
don't
weren't
know
even
who
here,
this-
and you're giving me grief about marrying an old woman. You didn't see what I fucking had to choose from.
I don't even know.
Alright,
what
alright,
old
let's
woman
see-
you're-
Let's
are
see
you
what we
talking-
got.
This is
Let's
a
see
new
what we
world.
got.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
In the twisty passages of your
Yeah, that
castle,
was a
you can
different
avoid
time.
your
Thank you,
advisors.
Dubs. That was a different time.
The nobles, even the spy master, but there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. But mother, I don't want to get married. Okay, I've been busy.
But no.
You'd better find the time, don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding
Mother.
eligible candidates. What is your preference? Men, women, or you don't mind? Women. Excellent. I'll send out the messengers to the most influential noble families
Women.
in the
Oh,
kingdom.
you want a woman? We'll give you a woman.
Yeah.
Should have said girls, you fool.
Oh, silly me. A woman back then was considered like 14 because they lived to like 20 something at best. Let's see what they have to offer. Come on, bring me some good ladies here. Well, next time, I guess. The Crimson Vigil. Let's see what this was all about. The Crimson Vigil takes place in a bleak castle atop an eastern hill. Your journey takes weeks and your baggage train keeps getting stuck in bogs. Guests at the Crimson Vigil compete on who can dress in the most ghoulish and frightening costume. What did you dress as? Just my normal clothing, because I can't afford to spend any fucking money on this bullshit.
Honestly, I think that has some very strong symbolism to it.
It does, it
I
does,
think you
exactly.
go- I
What's
think
the
you
most scary
go-
thing you can show up with? How about the fucking king?
An option A, my man.
They might be
get you the most
offended. though.
clout.
I feel like the counts are going to be upset if I just wear my normal clothing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta go as a demon, my man.
I am going
Yeah,
as
can you
I'm the
roll?
king.
Do anything else?
Bring the evil. I mean, a dragon with gem-studded wings and a golden tail is also like very flattering, but it's too flashy.
I'm
It's
trying too hard.
expensive, too.
It
Yeah,
it
too
screams
expensive.
just like me. That's
Yeah.
what it
It's
screams.
gauche. I think the word you're looking for is
Nah.
gauche.
Listen, I can't fucking afford this because the patricians want me to spend as much money as possible. They'll love it, so I've got to go normal. Okay, well I've
Right.
pissed off the counts. That's good. You have no wish to partake in this nonsense. When Count Dub sweeps in, dressed as a living corpse, he looks disappointed by your lack of costume. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. I'm poor. No
Following
costume, Your
upon
Majesty. A
Dub's
shame. Everyone was looking forward to seeing a royal effort. Well, I don't give any royal fucks. Please remember to stay in the upper levels. The dungeons are out of bounds. In the ballroom, you will find council gathered, all dressed up as frightful monsters, wolfmen, pumpkinheads, witches. A waiter glides past, holding a tray of sandwiches. A pianist plays a mournful tune. The Crimson Vigil begins at midnight. What role will you take? A mourner? Or are you willing to portray a hound of the betrayer? Ooh, that sounds interesting. Can you tell me more about these roles?
You can offer me.
I saw that. Surely you're familiar with our customs, Your Majesty. If you are unsure, you should stick with being a mourner.
Oof, dissed.
Ooh, get shit on.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I'd
No,
follow
I'm
them
gonna
up
I'm gonna
with
go.
the
Back.
ball
I just
one.
want you to know the game knows that we're all upset and they're just throwing shade.
I have already pissed the counts off once tonight. I'm willing to risk
Once.
doing it again.
Once. He doesn't even
Don't.
remember the other times. Yikes.
This is
Cinnamon,
This
I'm
is
sorry.
Treachery.
Dubs, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm going to do my best to be a good hound of the betrayer. The counts
okay.
gather. After Count Dubs delivers a short speech about remembering the old ways, a flaming crown is placed upon his head.
The old ways before you were king.
I know. I will be playing the King in Exile this evening. The hounds of the betrayer will try to catch me, but fear not, I am swift as a falling star and old as the hills. Well, this makes it easy just to choose from one thing.
Well, hold on. Let's consider our choices here.
Let's not weigh in too quickly.
Dubs runs down the corridor, flames licking behind him, and you give chase. A dozen other hounds of the betrayer run alongside you, howling and yipping enthusiastically. Somehow, despite the silly costume and massive flaming hat, Dubs is quick on his feet. Catching him won't be easy.
Probably quick because of the flaming hat.
Mm-hmm.
Abandoned the game. It's like, they're making me run?
No, I'm out.
Ugh.
I'm good.
Fuck that.
And they're going to piss them off more.
Slip into your chambers and just say, fuck it.
Yeah, just dip.
I'm
This
wondering
isn't
what
a
happens
game
if
for
I
kings.
chase.
You gotta try, right?
Well,
Oh,
I could lower the defiance by not.
They're demeaning you by making you play this. This is like an actual insult. It's a child's fucking game.
Insulting you.
It's
You have
just-
to
listen,
catch him,
it's our
Smithians.
traditions.
You
It's just
become king of
tradition,
the. You become
Fuck your
king of the
tradition.
East if you chase after him and get him.
Listen, we're not trying to embarrass
But
you. We're
catching him
participating
actually
with
might
you.
be a bad thing. So I'm not even going to risk it.
Succeeding anyway.
Okay, I'm going to go head back to the mourners without catching him.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
To your surprise, the counts are ecstatic that the king in exile evaded you. They declare a good omen and smash a bottle of red wine in celebration. I knew it. I knew something bad would probably happen if I caught him. Dubs does not reappear. Okay, that's good. So I insulted them, and then I made up for it by not insulting them. And we're back to square one. After that, the music is more cheerful. The counts dance and chat long into the night. At dawn, you board your carriage and begin the long journey back to the capital.
These children's games are our valued and closely held traditions. Yes. We're getting that tattooed. Family.
Good, at least you can do something right. Cinnamon, please. You were my most loyal noble last time. Alright, now the patricians are up. Lokian. Your August Majesty, we're so grateful for Gossamer security protecting us against the criminals. Excellent, so there's no problem? Lately they've been throwing their weight around, demanding higher wages, beating up peasants, hunting on protected lands. As soon as we say something, they claim they're onto shielding. They claim they're the only thing shielding the patricians from danger. That's not even true anymore. Our army's improved leaps and bounds since we hired them. How can the troublesome Gossamer security mercenaries be controlled? Oh, goodness. Well, you guys wanted them.
Excuse me?
Remember?
You could have had peaceful, poetry-loving people that would have increased your profits, but you went with the brutes.
So we've got
You
the
trusted
option.
the Italian mafia.
Leave them to their business. Order them to return to the east. Or threaten to dock their pay.
It's B or C.
I'm going to say C. If you want to win some favor with me, then vote for C, and I will remember it. It's only 50-50 to work anyway, really. So it's a bit of a gamble. Dom.
I just love it, Dom.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck it.
Hey man, they hired them to begin with.
That's true.
Dug their own graves, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
The choices in this game do tend to have consequences. Pretty often. Alright. So, patricians, I like that. And counts. I see you. Alright, so we're going to threaten to dock their pay. This might not work, so... Well, it did not work. Kosovo security mercenaries ignore your proclamation entirely and continue to hassle the patricians. Some of the braver coastal peasants fight back, resulting in gruesome injuries, mostly to the peasants, though one mercenary gets a nasty concussion from a frying pan. Oh dear. As tension mounts, the patricians eventually refuse to pay up altogether. The mercenaries return to the east, leaving a trail of chaos in their wake. Oh no. Stability is now teetering, farming is gone down, is now needful, military is now mediocre. Oh dear.
Look who's getting more important in the kingdom with high farming.
But don't worry about us. We're just children.
We're just poetry spinning.
Yeah, we just like
jackasses,
poetry
like,
too much. That's all we do.
In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasury is practically empty and the king is struggling to fund his ambitions. We're perfectly placed to offer him a loan. So helpful of us, says Jace. Thomas says, indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap. Absolutely loaded with hidden catches in the small print. Now watch me work my magic. Good evening, Lord Patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting? I heard about the king's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Just sign here and here. This agreement does seem fair. Very well, I'll sign. The king will be pleased. Good night, Lord Patrician. May the ninth bless you. Oh, so I don't get to say anything. I've just agreed to this. Oh dear. Thomas's wealth has decreased from 600 to 300. Chase, yours has gone from 300 to nothing.
Chase got robbed.
Chase, you broke, baby. I hope this was worth it for all that.
But they have now, they're trying to push to be your bodyguards and your bank. Or they are your bodyguard and your bank now. They have a lot of power.
No. Barons are my bodyguards.
Yep.
Oh, I thought that they came from the coast.
No, I went for the barons.
Oh.
See, easy as pie, but it's not enough to bankroll the king. The rest of the kingdom needs to be in debt to us as well. Okay, now that's evil.
Hey.
Thomas, that's evil. To advance their scheme, the patricians must have the highest...
We see the notification.
Oh, that's funny. Sucks to be you, Chase, for now, at least. But this might pay off in your favor, honestly. So you have to have the highest trade. I mean, you've got that by quite a way right now, so... Ooh, it's tax time.
What?
So you can take a small tax from the kingdom's commoners, or one tax from a region's nobles. The latter will raise defiance and take personal wealth from nobles of that region. You're putting me in a tough spot with this horrible loan that I've been forced to take out and had no choice.
Yeah,
over.
I say they have to pay you more, huh?
I expect the barons to be friendly. You've got a lot of money. What I'm going to do for now is I'm going to put it as a common tax right now, because I'm not going to punish anybody. But just note that if I start getting a lot of resistance from some factions trying to fuck me over, you're going to be first on the tax chopping block.
Rich. What
the
the
barons
because
are rich.
we didn't build anything. That's why both of our options were shit, and
don't
we
forget,
just abstained except for a ledge ball. He paid one.
He paid one. That's right. That was the safest bet possible. This isn't Price is Right,
money.
alleged.
It's the best way to get rich. Just don't spend it.
All right. It's common tax for now, but be warned that I'm gonna take the money away if you guys start voting hard against me.
All these threats.
Dude,
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
I know,
Alright.
right? That's how he rules.
Bro, he is a tyrant. Full through.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
None of you
Yeah, keep talking. Next time we'll see what happens. Listen, nobody's on my side, all right? Nobody. You've got at least 4 or 5 people on your side, okay? It's
Hey
tough
guys,
being the
look,
king.
Smithians trying to speedrun being king.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Let's see the ladies that are offered from you guys, and then we'll see how pleased I am. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young woman from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely. You'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Your mother leads you to the Great Hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright then, let's see the eligible bachelorettes. She whisks away the cloth from the first portrait. Here we go, drum roll please. This is Lorelei, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Dubs dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for this portrait. Again, old!
Oh, God.
Why old?
Yeah, but she's kind of.
She's got a young face. Yeah, she's got a young
Kind of
face.
fine, you know.
She is. I'm not going to say I'm.
Her skin looks like that because she
disappointed.
likes to bathe in the blood of virgins.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Wow. Okay, good to know. See that beautiful
Wow.
fur
I don't
coat
know if
she's
you wanna
wearing in the
marry that.
portrait? Wolf pelt, hunted it herself. She did have to suppress a peasant revolt on her land recently. I wonder why. Intriguing.
Killed
Intriguing.
someone's wolf. It was actually a dog.
She's not old. The grey hair is recessive.
He killed my husky.
Silver hair is a sign of noble blood in the East. She's a very fine
Exactly.
offering. Those blue eyes. Okay, I could get lost in those blue eyes. I could see this happening. From the coast, we have Rhoda. Okay, that's a guy. That's a
Yeah, I
man.
was
There you
gonna
go.
say you.
There's
I
Rhoda.
said
I think they
women.
cheated.
I said.
isn't she-
Wow.
Isn't he abused? I mean, she.
They don't even want to give you a woman.
Yeah, come on, patricians. You really are taking the piss here. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. Are you having a laugh? And apparently she's got a silver tongue too. And silver fucking hair as well. What is it with? Why has everyone got grey hair?
The
Her
patricians are having you on, man.
Her interests are
Living
typical
in
of the
moment
coast.
with no thought for her reputation.
And she's a
That
gold
sounds like a
digger.
queen.
Look at this. Her
Right.
interests are typical of the coast. Money, money, money. And making more of it. She's said to be led by her passions, which are money, living in the moment with no thought for her reputation.
Oh
Could
wow,
be
she's
worse.
definitely not a wild card.
That is a man. I don't care what anybody says.
That means you get backdoor access at this
How
point,
could-
so
yeah, how
keep that in
could you-
mind. So
How could you tell? It's a man?
Patricians, what the hell was this? This is what you thought to send to the king? What the fuck?
you feel
the
like
best they
maybe
had.
that person's got a burn under their mask. I feel like they're covering a burn.
Unbelievable.
Something tells me.
Nah, they're missing an
Don't
eye.
judge her.
It's a
Oh.
well, it's a man. It's a him.
We have someone with not grey hair. This is already.
Hey, there you go.
It's the redhead, and you know,
Uh-oh.
I'm just telling you this,
She's
man to
gonna
man. The
steal
carpet
your
matches the drape.
soul.
Finally, we have the Marches offering. Catcher, scion of the prestigious Matthew Wickham bloodline. She's known for her blunt honesty, the kind of honesty that makes you enemies. Oh, great.
Well, yeah, she's a fiery redhead. Come on, man, there's passion in that.
I mean,
Yeah, you know what? She kind of wins.
Like
Little
most
eyes
of the
are-
barons, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. Oh, and she's not popular with the peasantry. Well, this is not good. So she makes
No, no, no.
enemies. She's not
You need to
popular
be
with the
popular with the
peasantry.
nobles, not the peasants.
No. I need to be popular
Your
with the
peasant
peasants.
revolt.
So the nobles can't do anything.
Nah, it doesn't work like that.
Something about her sets their teeth on edge. Sounds like a laugh.
So you've got, the old lady, you've got the dude who's a gold digger, and then you've got a fiery redhead.
Yeah.
I think the choice is pretty clear here.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
She's
Celibacy.
not welcome out of her room, just so we're clear, Tom. She has to stay in that fucking room.
I can live with that.
What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance.
Just, you know, actually
The
fucking make her
counts,
bear a
baby.
child.
That's where it's at.
Listen, is anybody actually going to respect that I pick their woman? Wait, wasn't the counts?
If you respect the marriage.
The
yes.
counts one was the man, right? No, that was
no.
patricians.
patricians.
That's
This
right.
is
Yeah,
the
no,
They
patricians
just they said
crap.
video
Yeah.
hack.
No. We have the silver-haired, beautiful vixen that isn't hated by the peasants. That
You know that vixen
is-
isn't a compliment, right?
I don't know. Okay, I
To
just
be a
said it.
vixen
I don't
is
know what
not
it
a good
means.
thing. It means you're
She's-
kind of, a bitch.
That
Well,
you could
she's
get
kind
lost
of a
in those
bitch.
eyes with her silver hair. Yeah, that's true, Dubs. But honestly, if I'm leaning towards the counts. If the counts, are you counts going to respect that? If I pick your lady,
I mean, we would
That's a long
definitely find that
silence.
very favorable.
we
That's
will.
not a yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not hearing a
pick
strong
pick
yes here.
whoever your heart desires, Smithian. It's your kingdom. Run
If
it
we're
the
just
way you
going,
want.
you know what? The Barons produced the best looking woman, I would say.
There you go. Get yourself a son.
But she's hard to work with. She's not liked by
please.
anybody. She makes enemies easily. Not a good trait.
No one said that she wasn't liked by anybody. Just a peasant, so we don't care about those people anyway.
And
You
she
don't interact
provides
with
Those people
them.
pay
That's true.
tax.
Was Catcher the one with the grey hair and blue eyes? Was Catcher the
Yes.
Count's
No,
one?
no.
Yes.
Catcher,
No,
Catcher
yes.
was the
Lorelei.
Barons. Lorelei was
Lorelei.
the Counts. You want to go?
Oh, that's right.
Because we're the East.
She's honestly, she's pretty fit. The grey hair is, she's a bit older than I would like, but she
Then
hunted
go
her
for
own
the
wolf
younger
pelt,
girl.
but she's not liked by the people.
Look, she's literally just had to suppress a peasant revolt. Literally.
Uh-huh.
It's
And you're
actually
being
80s.
concerned about Katya not sitting well with the peasants.
Just-
No one's
just a
revolted
small-
against her.
It was a small peasant revolt. It wasn't that big of a deal, and she suppressed it. Move on. I have decided.
No, I think I've
Just
looked
saying.
too long in her blue eyes. I can't say no to her now.
Ah, you fool.
You'll get lost in
I
those
must.
pools.
I will. I refuse to marry any of them. I wonder what happens if I do say that and I just don't marry anybody. It's probably a big
You
mistake.
probably
on my
have to
part.
try again next year or something.
Also, it was I wanted to reduce the defiance. There was a lot of defiance with the
Uh
counts.
huh.
Right. Yeah, sure. Whatever you
Right.
say.
Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. You did well, counts. You did well.
Unlike you.
But patricians, I'll remember you brought me a man, and you thought just because they had a little mask on that was going to fly.
They're trying
Hey,
to
man.
steal money from all of the other
Yeah.
regions.
You're trying to make me
too.
bankrupt, and
Point
they're
that
like,
back out. Yeah.
You literally, it's
Aaron
just a slap
gave
in the
you
face.
a hot piece of meat. You just said no. All right? Like, we try not. We actually send our best.
It's because
You did.
the counts sent him the whole package.
Yeah,
That's the
I
thing.
mean, we had the best. We had the best.
Yeah,
Actually-
someone who has already been revolted against.
Meltup
That's
makes a good
And-
point.
And suppressed it.
My mother
and
picked her.
Make it better.
My mother picked her.
That's fair. That is true.
I mean, that's why she was the first candidate. She was the best one, you know.
Who are you with again, Chase? What have I denied you? The patricians. Okay, listen, Chase. You literally brought me a man in a mask, and you're making me fucking poor. You made me take a deal that I didn't want. What am I meant to do? Help me to help you.
Yeah, Chase is literally one
Literally
of the
brought me a man in
scammers.
a mask.
Chase is about the scammers. He is. All right, Barons. Melt up. Here we go. Melt up was probably part of the bring him a man scheme. Your esteemed highness, the scholars and great thinkers of the March have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater, and it's revolutionizing agriculture. Oh damn! Who needed their
kings of
farming?
farming,
Who needs
alright?
farming to be man?
That's the counts. That's the
Ah.
counts.
You guys need to cut that farming technique out. We've done the same thing for
No,
for
no. You stole our
centuries
queen's
at this
position.
point.
We're gonna
Listen.
take the farming.
Listen, we
more
copyrighted
fertile than
that.
that
We
wind of yours will
copyrighted
ever
that
be.
machine.
We're just
We'll see
gonna
you in
have to
court.
invade the barons and take over their technology, I guess.
We'll see you in court.
Come at me.
It would be of great use to us in the coast. Our farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know? Oh, boo-hoo! You're making me poor. We'll not share the designs with the likes of you, coastal leech.
Yeah, we
Ooh,
got a pattern, bitch.
Sebastian ain't messing around. I guess there's a lot of redheads
You
in.
tell him, Sebastian. It's a good
in
thing we
the
got an
bands.
accountant on this
They're
issue.
barons, of course.
Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you.
Literally.
Hmm. Force the barons to distribute the designs. So that means farming will go up presumably everywhere.
Look, we'll take money.
Compensate the barons for the invention and share it with other regions. So everyone gains a little bit of money, I think, and farming goes up everywhere. Leave the machines
that's
in the
the best
march
option.
only. Yeah, not for me, because the treasury
Yeah,
is
either it
not
belongs
good.
to March or they have to pay for the license, okay?
Counts.
Leave
A,
the
that's
machines
what
in
we're
the
going
march
for.
only.
B?
Halt the productions of these machines. They're an affront to honest farmers everywhere.
We B?
So,
I think
I
we're
want to throw
B.
out, if you veto A, I will 100% be behind you this game.
If I veto A, you're going to be...
Yeah.
You're going to vote for everything
I'm
that
selling my allegiance for the sake of the barons.
If I veto A, you'll give me your vote for everything after that.
Yep.
It's kind of tempting. Because most people aren't working with me here.
Likely story.
Wait, why do you want to force the baron? Why do you not want that as an option? Why don't you want to force the barons?
Well, why would I want to force the barons? We would lose on all fronts. Like, you have this baron who comes up with his invention, and you're like, yeah, no, he shouldn't receive any compensation for that. It's going to help feed so many people. He doesn't deserve anything for that. That's what you're saying by distributing it.
Right. Yeah, there's no compensation. The only
that's just
problem
wrong.
is that it cost 800 from the treasury in the other option, and I've already got this crazy loan that I'm gonna be forced to pay off, which I'm not gonna be able to afford soon.
Oh,
and if I
hope for the other guys not to vote for B.
Or I can veto B.
True. But
I'm gonna.
you
I have
go
to.
fuck yourself if you do so.
Yeah, but the thing is, I have to because I'm gonna get fucked anyway. Because I'm gonna have to spend 800 of a loan of like 2,000, whatever it was, 2,200, I think, that I was forced to take. 800 of that, and then they're gonna say, "Oh, you owe." I don't even know what the terms of the loan are. So in a minute, someone's gonna be like, "You owe us this amount." I can't do B. I'm sorry.
And
Just can't. It's going to hurt me too much. It's nothing personal. You guys can vote for whatever you want after that, but I can't have the treasury get raided like that right now. Not until we make more money. Oh wow, Dubs was fast. Look at that. Oh my god, the patricians. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh wow. Don't make this be my fucking decision. I don't want this on my plate. Oh, damn. There's still one person. There's still one person left from the barons that can vote that hasn't voted.
we have to go back to the way things were.
This is an affront to
Yeah.
farmers everywhere.
Yeah, it really
can't.
is. It really is.
I can't with this. Put your suspenders back on, chew on your wheat, and farm like a real man.
Exactly. Thank you. Smith.
This is a very back.
Wait a minute. No. Bust voted.
Who?
But I don't see him.
No,
there
there's-
he is.
there's-
Never mind.
there's-
I just typed it again. Ah, you confused
Who
me.
hasn't voted?
Are you trying to put our farmers out of work with these machines? What?
Matthew. Wherever Matthew is. Matthew's gone. He was like, "Peace, I'm done."
He's like, I'm out of this.
Yeah, this sucks.
He only married his daughter, you know.
Yeah.
Well, this is bad. This is bad. This is actually the worst option of all.
Why?
Let's go, King. Hit
Besides-
continue.
besides the spending, because nothing good comes out of this.
What do
now
you mean?
Now
Our farmers have work.
the farmers are pissed off. The barons can't be serious. Is this what we get for being forward thinkers? I'm sorry, Sebastian. I'm sorry. I didn't want this. This isn't what we asked for. We wanted the machines. Now they're pissed off too. Fuck. God. Now farming's fucked. So now there's no competition for the counts really anymore. And now they've become radicalized. So brilliant. The sudden ban of the new reaping machines reverses the progress made in March and then some. Bewildered farmers are confronted by creatures decrying the devilish reaping machines. This is terrible.
Yeah, see, if you just
And you know why that happened? Because the
If you
fucking
just given us
patricians
B.
are trying to run me into the ground financially.
You could have just given us B. But
Yeah, but then someone would have come along and been like, "You owe us 5,000, please."
You have made nothing but enemies today.
Yeah, this has been.
That's all you achieved doing this. You made enemies. You turned us all against you. Congratulations, I guess. It's impressive.
Oh my God.
One move, all three factions. Fuck this guy. That's what we were
Actually,
all thinking.
the counts were good. The counts got what they wanted out of that. 'Cause
Their
you've got
farming would have increased too, you know.
it would have.
But we have to have the highest farming. So we
vetoed
kind of want
their
the rest
option.
of it.
I had to.
You vetoed their chance to
Yeah,
improve
we
their
wanted
farming.
the farming, but you said, nah, fuck off.
Guys, work with me to stop the patricians' plan so we can spend
Oh,
money
no,
on stuff.
I'm totally down with crushing the patricians. Don't get me wrong.
A rogue golem has crossed into our territory over the Ashmedian border, Your Majesty. This could be an exciting opportunity. What's a golem? That's when you know you've come to the wrong man. What's so exciting about it? Please, my liege, this is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead. Your Majesty, the barons
we
would
need to get
drown
the
their own
magic
grandmothers to gain an advantage over Ashmead, or over the counts and patricians.
Whoa.
Golems are an offense to the ninth god, and they're dangerous. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. Oh, we should destroy it, but then defiance goes up. Fuck. Use it as a source of labor. Add it to the Marcher army. Take it apart and figure out its secrets. I think destroy it. That's my vote. I hope you're with me on this. I think we just got to destroy it. What's with the ticks on the side here, like these green ticks? They want to, so the patricians want to be highest in trade or something? Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know because
Yeah,
right
that's
on
what it
my
means.
screen-
And when it's got a mark, that means that they've reached their goal
Oh, when it has a tick.
at the moment. Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, so it's like saying like it's like we have the highest farming and then they have the highest trade.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Okay. Well, okay, we guess we're destroying it. This is, again, not great. Koroxas, welcome. Where have you joined, Koroxas? Okay, now it's evened out. You're part of the patricians. I mean, you're really hurting me, Koroxas. You're breaking my heart already, and I don't know you at all, so it's not personal. But you're screwing me over. Okay, destroy it. By the 9th, this is our only chance to even the playing field between us and Ashmead. You're all fools.
Well said, Buzzed.
Buzzed, destroying things before we've had an opportunity to make the most of it is kind of how I'm running this, I guess. That's kind of my thing. They're like,
Honestly,
sir,
that's
we have this
policy.
new technology. Destroy it. Sir, this thing is coming to attack us. Destroy it.
Get it!
Sir, my wife would like to destroy her. The errant golem is smashed to pieces with hammers. It's for the best, most likely. Faith is now zealous. Well, that can only be a good thing.
Hey,
Oh,
at
can you
least
open up the noble list again?
Stability is now stable. Don't destroy your wife, we beg.
Cinnamon. Oh my god.
Please don't kill my daughter. I am the Mad King.
You are.
Destroy it!
I will be back in like 2 minutes, so
Okay.
try and hold off a vote for that long.
Okay. Oh, okay. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws. Okay. The monarch can mark their preferred voting option. If chosen, they gain +1 authority. That's very good for me. Plus 500 treasury if the nobles vote for the selected option. If the nobles vote otherwise, minus 500 treasury. Okay, fuck. That is a gamble. Fuck. Royal gamble, we can doom the patricians. True. But also, I did choose authority as being my main thing, because I wanted to be the best king ever, and apparently being the best king ever means destroying things constantly. Destroy the wife to get heir. Anonymous voting kind of breaks with chat. Yeah, I'm not doing anonymous voting. But we just won't vote with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, gamble is... It really is a gamble, that one. That would help because I'm going to have a crazy loan soon, but...
Well, it will also help the patricians.
Yeah. Yeah, that could help the patricians a lot. I'm going to go, Iron choice. I need the authority. Fuck the patricians. Anonymous so far sadly tells us which side...
Ooh,
Sadly
another
tells
noble.
which side are voting for. Oh, does it? Anonymous does say which side is voting for what? If you pick what we want,
and
you
Shan.
get that money. That's true, Chase, but... Welcome, Axotol.
Axolotl.
Oh yeah, you're right, Axolotl. Sometimes these Twitch names are not the easiest to read off the cuff.
What are they in?
Too
What
late
house
now,
did they
yeah.
get sorted into?
That's true, I am holding my decisions for ransom, you're right. But also it can incentivize people not to pick my option. It's a tough one. Well, I guess if someone's going to try and screw me over, though, I could use it as a defense. Let's have a look. Yeah. What's... Ah, there you go. One of the barons.
Hey. Now, I'm just letting you know, Axolotl, we've received no love from our king whatsoever. He's thwarted us at every single turn.
Does anyone feel like
So
they've
keep that in
received
mind.
any love from me in this yet? If anybody wants to
No.
join, also, you can still join. This is kind of a perfect time to join, too. Cinnamon, I'm glad you do. Honestly, this has not been a great start to the campaign in terms of what I've been able to try and help people with. I feel like the other one was better.
Yeah,
for
you
that.
haven't been trying to help us.
I've been...
In all
You've been trying to
fairness,
help
the count-
yourself.
Every
In all
part of
fairness,
it is...
the counts aren't really like against you. You did marry like our girl right now. Like we're not like
Yeah, after
Just don't fuck it
insulting
up.
you guys repeatedly.
yeah. He's been kind of shitting on us, but at the same time, he married our girl, so we got to kind of like
Yeah, come on.
stay loyal to her.
I'm not trying to
Yeah, I
shit
really
on
want to
people.
know how he treats her.
I've been trying to just avoid the patricians screwing the economy. If anything, you guys should be mad at the patricians because they're trying to wreck the economy. And I've been trying to avoid
I don't
that.
know. They brought wine to my last house party. They're kind of pretty cool people. Just saying.
Alright, what did I miss?
Nothing so far. I just picked a new law that means I can mark a preferred option I want people to vote for, and if they do, I gain 1 authority.
Which is his end goal.
I see. The tyranny must continue.
Tyranny? Please.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how he lives his life.
Right, you're about to attend my wedding, so please show me some respect and my new wife. Your wedding to Lorelei is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Lorelei at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? How about no?
Yeah,
Oh,
you know
news,
what?
guys.
Never mind. It's just a last chance, you know, to rebuild some bridges.
I take her as my wife.
But I know you won't do it.
No, I'm not going to say no. That'd be awful. I wouldn't screw myself over and make everybody hate me even more.
Well, only the counts.
Then I pronounce you
Plenty
king
of
and
opportunities
wife.
for that later.
Whoop, whoop. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife Lorelei refuses to dance at all, preferring instead to brood in the corner. So stability's gone up and is now civil. Authority is now commanding. Defiance has gone down. That's good. That's good.
Listen, what Lorelai lacks in like socialism, she makes up in the bedroom. Just so you know.
I hope so. Come on,
Go take it.
Lorelei. My last wife was terrible in the
Kills
other
in the
campaign.
bedroom? Man, we offered him a feisty redhead. I mean, come on.
She was too feisty. Everyone hated her.
No, you couldn't handle it.
I
Not
couldn't.
man enough for that.
It's not.
Fair enough.
It's not about being man enough. It's about.
It's good to know your limits.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to have a crazy wife, all right? That's going to get you into all sorts of trouble.
Yeah, no, you want one that peasants already revolted against.
Yeah, I mean, but she quelled it, so I think.
Yeah, it doesn't make her any more popular.
There you go. Smithian knows what matters. She quelled it.
I may have accidentally dropped my knife on you had you said no. Brooding in the corner is flirtatious in our culture. I wonder where the king got the money for this wedding. From this fucking loan. Welcome in, Corinthian? I think it's Corinthian. Corthlan? I'm going to go... Corthian. There we go.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's not Corinthian. What? I just made that up. Corthian, that's
Well,
right.
you know, a few letters short.
Dom, thank you for being good at English.
Someone has to be.
How dare you?
The only non-native English speaker in the call.
Corthlan. Okay, I got it now. Did you see the 8 crows perched on the church tower as we walked into the cathedral? A dire omen. Oh, come on, babe. Let's not ruin this right now. Come on, cheer up. We just got married.
Be cool. Be cool.
Instead of cheering up, Lorelei takes one look at you before bursting into tears. Oh, how have I fucked this up? Day one. Day one.
Enjoy yourself.
The peasants have the right idea. They get married for love, not for politics. Oh, to live a simple life of a commoner. Oh, well, I'm sorry, because they fucking hated you last time I checked. Somehow I doubt you'd actually enjoy being poor.
Say it.
Your life's not so
Say
bad.
Do it.
You gotta
Dude,
say
say
that.
it. Put her in her
Yeah.
place. Say it.
You know what?
Picture
You
the
know
queen.
what? She's
They can't
already
complain.
she's already fucking crying. I can't make this any
Yeah,
worse.
exactly.
You know what?
Why not? Well, why not?
Dude,
What
crying's
do
your
you
natural
know?
state, dude.
You're the king. Life is so easy for you. I'm not getting an heir, am I? Let's be straight up honest. Everyone does what you say, but for me, life is perpetual misery and no one understands, not even my king. Lorelei pulls
you
away
understand
from
what
you.
you
Wants
married
to
the
take
wrong
time
man.
to understand that. Holy shit.
Lorelei pulls away from you and retreats to the spare bedchamber, slamming the door. You're left feeling a little depressed and dreading what married life will bring.
Should have gone with Kacha.
I'm so fucked.
You picked the right one.
I'm so fucked.
Crazy is fun behind the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know, behind a separate door.
Oh, God.
For God's sake, now I've got to deal with pirates. This is all going to go so well, I can tell.
Smithian, this is the greatest game you've ever played.
Koroxas, please be nice, Koroxas, please. You must do something about the pirates that have been plaguing the coast's ocean trade routes. I lost a whole shipment of fine silks. Being king is terrible. And they killed the crew, of course. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who won't be cheap to
Killed the
replace.
crew, of course.
Koroxas, I'm sorry that
naturally.
you've lost money. You've gone down 300. Fuck me. Half the treasury I'd have to pay for B. I'm gonna have to veto that immediately. Fuck's sake.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
Oh, I wish you guys could have the stream sound on. Fuck me. Oh, that was brilliant. No, I can't pay the pirates, guys. I can't, because then that's exactly what the patricians would want. This is all the patricians' fault. Counts and barons, you've got to work with me here. What we need here, I think, is military. We gotta go with the gamble here. I think we just gotta go with the gamble of A. We can't do nothing. We can't do nothing
that can be done though, Smithian.
No, guys. No. No, fuck me. The hilarious thing is, the only people that are voting with me are the fucking patricians who are trying to fuck me otherwise. Wow, counts. Wow. Every single fucking count. Well, I'm gonna remember you're on my shit list now, counts.
Hey man, you should have listened to the woman you married. You know.
You know you're all gonna lose. Oh, for fuck's sake! My life in this one is terrible. I didn't even get laid on my wedding night. This is awful.
Yeah, you should have married Carter. You wouldn't have. You wouldn't be having these issues.
Smithian, I just want you to imagine, like, right at the end of your wedding, everybody's walking out. And everybody in purple just turn around like, now what do you think of our fucking poetry now? Pretty poetic, huh?
It all comes back. It all comes back to the poetry.
They had their own little special celebration afterwards.
Yeah.
2 seconds later, the fucking guy, the banker comes up to me and he's like, so, about that loan you didn't want. The patricians scour behind their masks and retreat to their opium dens. Oh, of course you fucking will. Yeah, who do you think's paying for that opium?
They are. No, they are. You're
Well,
not paying for
whatever.
shit. Why do you think they lost money?
Bro,
They bought all the
we're
opium.
farming that shit ourselves. What are you talking about?
Yeah, just wait till I have to pay back 10 grand that I don't have. Where they no doubt wonder why they have a king in the first place. It's not my fault. Defiance is now aggrieved. Trade is now prosperous. Well, it's gone down to 6. Fuck me. This is not good. Some patricians' wealth has decreased. Over the coming month, their trade routes are blighted by escalating pirate raids. Still, what are you expected to do? Pirates are a natural risk of seafaring like sharks or scurvy. I mean, that is a very...
Never heard of lemons.
It's a very diplomatic way of looking at it. Now you have my depressed emo daughter that has emotional breakdowns. I don't have to worry about her anymore. And we can do what we want. This is justice for the neglect of past counts. I thought we were getting rid of the past. Past is...
I thought we started a new life. Yeah, exactly. What's up with these old prejudices? Like, what?
Unbelievable. Oh god, a new
Let's
trend.
move on,
Please
shall we?
be... Can we have a good event happen to me, please?
Yeah, he's giving us plenty
Oh,
of
for
new
fuck's
grievances.
sake. Not the treasurer. Get out. Out. Lord Koroxas is here to see you, Your Majesty. He wants to sell you a crab, for fuck's sake. I don't have time for this. Don't have time for this. It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Please just gift me
Get
one.
the crab. Get the crab.
Very well, send him in.
His name is Mr. Krabs.
Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you, these crabs will go up in value. How stupid do you think I am, Koroxas? Your entire goal...
illegal.
Make
I can't afford this. It's illegal.
You... are they're
Black
going to be...
market jeweled crabs.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, so, you know, if you, like, buy the box, you're just playing right into their hand of
You
trying
gain wealth, though. Not sure.
No, that's what they gain.
Yeah,
That's
my
what
God.
Koroxas will get.
I got you.
But listen, the problem here is again, it's like so aligned with their goal of making me spend.
I know, you can't trust these fucking guys.
Turn this fool away. Listen, either these options are going to make them defiant and pissed off, which is
but
really
you
not
gotta
good for me.
outlaw selling crabs, man. It's just too
Fine,
much.
fine. I'm gonna destroy it. Yeah, destroy it. Destroy it. Cause such a drastic measure will require a vote. You summon your council at once.
We can't have
ban the sale of crabs.
We can't. Yeah.
I can't even do anything. Oh dear.
All right.
Stability goes down. Everything goes. This is a
That's
cursed.
alright. You're gonna get like one more authority, so you know, semi-win.
This is a cursed run.
Ooh, maybe not.
This is a fully
We need
cursed
to
run.
ban the sale, guys. We can't have this happening.
The crabs are too nice for us. We
They'll
don't
take
deserve
over,
the
man.
crabs.
I can't believe how badly
Crabs
this.
are God's
Those
creatures. Can't
patricians,
commoditize that.
man, those patricians, can't trust them.
Oh my god! Look at everyone that voted for the ban. Crap.
Yeah, no, we can't have that.
We can't
We
have
can't
anything
have
nice in this run. We can't have a
Yeah.
single nice thing. Listen,
no,
we-
yeah, and that's the thing. We slapped the Baron so hard, right? You gotta hit everybody, man.
He let this happen. He could have bought a crab and just be done with it, but he chose not to.
because
he let this happen.
I have my hands tied by the
Yeah,
patricians.
that's what you keep saying. Also, a situation you've worked yourself
he's
into.
gaining authority doing this, so
Yeah.
Now that the sale of crabs is illegal, the pinchy little creatures are more valuable than ever. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gangs of crab smugglers spring up along the coast, murdering each other over profitable reefs. Thousands of fishermen start hunting crabs instead of the fish that sustain the coastal... Oh, for fuck's sake. This is how not to run a kingdom 101, this entire run. Sire, we've made farming easier. Kill that man. Sire, a golem is calling. We could learn a lot from these creatures. Kill him. Would you like this crab? It's encrusted with... Kill him. Ban it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
What a king.
I wish you could hear the Titanic theme right now. Fucking hell. Oh.
God, dude.
How
Oh
was...
my
I can't
God.
believe... I thought going into the second game, I was like, right, I got a bit of better handle on this. And this is this is so scuffed.
No, you're nailing it. This is perfect.
This is great. Yeah.
Farming is now meager. They're extremely pissed off.
Oh my
Stability
God.
is teetering.
Oh.
Honestly, at this point, I do feel like the Mad King, because now I'm like, I can understand why you'd start going crazy. When a few things start getting fucked in a row, you're like, burn it. Burn them all!
Yeah, burn it down. Yo, I think we did it, guys.
Deep in the forest of the March, Baron Alleged has gone boar hunting with a few of his close friends. Thanks to our efforts, the spy master's focusing her attention on other regions, and while the cat's away, the mice shall play. Cats aren't best for getting rid of mice. You're better off with a terrier. All right, Buzzed. It's just a
Cheers,
saying. I think you missed the point of my analogy. Never mind. Our next step is to replace the palace watch with our own agents. Should be easy enough. If the king can't pay them, the watch will look for money elsewhere. For the next stage of their scheme, the barons must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 2 seasons. Oh, great. Oh, good. I'm glad you're both on the destroy the cats.
I'm glad that loan is going to be coming back up to be repaid.
Oh my god, it's just I can't believe it.
Yes,
Can't
patricians.
Fuck.
Those pesky patricians, man. It's because
Late at night.
they're vile, vain soldiers, you know.
Yeah, and then they rewarded me by bringing me a man to marry.
Yeah.
Late at night, 2 counts meet in an ancient stone cemetery to discuss their schemes against the king. Our grain stores are looking much more impressive than the rest of the kingdom. Silena. Oh, look, you look very ominous with that veil on. Hey, it's Rudy. Yes, and I've had peasants from the
What's up?
coast moving onto my lands, desperate to sponge off our prosperity. Oh my god, you guys are killing the farming game.
Mm-hmm.
Most pleasing, but won't summoning this demon be difficult? It's magic beyond our usual fare. The walls of reality are sturdy, but they can be weakened. A tide of blood must swallow this kingdom in its wake. Chaos. For the next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. You don't even need 2 seasons, babe. It's done for you right fucking now. Bring me a crab to kill.
What do we?
This is great.
Fuck. Have the highest trade in 2 seasons. Done. Already. Lower the kingdom's stability to 4 less. Done already. Lower the kingdom's treasury to 1,500. Yeah, that'll be done pretty soon, probably. It's a race to see who can kill me first, and it seems...
Yeah, you didn't take our woman, so we're going to put a different woman on your throne.
Oh my god. This has gone on long enough. Oh, what has? It feels like it. It's been pure stress, this one. After yet another hunt, the queen consort shot and killed a rare species of stag, found only in the coastal woodlands. Good, good. That would have been one I chose. That's the 4th this month. We must curtail these hunts. The royals cannot get away with wanton destruction of our countryside. Enough is enough. I demand a vote. You glance at Lorelei. Oh, here she is. She wants to look at me, for once. As the nobles assemble a vote, she shrugs.
No. You glance at her. Nothing saying that she's even acknowledging you. She just shrugged. Just like, eh.
It was a
I don't really
beautiful
give a shit.
stag. Impose restrictions on hunting outside the Crown Lands and the marsh. Leave the laws as they are. Liberalize hunting laws to allow for hunting anarchy.
I mean, you know.
Fuck me. This is not good, is it?
What you say, our king?
Increased farming wouldn't be bad. And then defiance goes down. But I have a feeling people are going to pick anarchy. So if you
think
do
so little of us.
if you do pick anarchy, then at least I get some authority. But A is the best choice. Go A. Go A. Yes, yes. Good, good, good. No, no, no. No, this is not good. More for A, please. I feel like a very feeble and pathetic king compared to last time.
No, please, guys, come on.
No, fuck! Come on, that was... Damn it. It was 5 for a while. Have we got one more person that can vote for A? Please help me. Help me. Fuck. Damn it, that's nearly every vote. There is one person that can vote, but I think it's Matthew, and he's truly gone, I think. Damn it. Hunting anarchy. This kingdom is truly fucked.
Oh,
Someone comes to me and is like, they're killing these things, we shouldn't allow that. And I go, we should allow everything. Kill everything. You cannot be serious.
Food. It's all food.
Well, the Defiants are now furious. Excellent. My authority is now iron-fisted. Oh, yeah, that's good. Defiance is now cordial. Well, that's not too bad. The Barons love it. Psychopaths. Frankly, I think this is a grand idea. I can't wait to hunt some coastal stag myself. As Axolotl's first appearance, I think. The council chamber soon descends into chaos. A couple of nobles make a hasty exit to oil up their own crossbows. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're only on the 2nd event? I'm so screwed. The Pirate Queen. Not more pirate stuff. Melt up, you only cause me trouble. Your esteemed highness, our pirates are more aggressive than ever. They follow a pirate queen who calls herself the Bloody Gull. She has established a stronghold on a tiny speck of land called Spiderheart Isle. According to our spies, she is growing every day in power and wealth. What are we to do? Only half our trade vessels reach their destinations. Destroy them! Send the navy to assault her
Burn
stronghold.
them all down.
God, our military is really weak. Pay the pirates a hefty sum to leave your ships alone for a year. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gonna have to veto that. Pay a bounty on the Bloody Gull's head. That seems pretty reasonable. C and D seem pretty reasonable options. Yeah. Bounty might not work, but... Oh my god. Barons, stop it. That's not going to work. That's it, diplomat. Come on, diplomat or the bounty. Thank God. Okay, the barons have gone fully against me. Which is not good.
No, man. You went against us repeatedly.
Listen, nobody's done one out of this. Not me, not you, not anybody. It's scuffed. Send a diplomat to broker peace with the pirate queen. Okay, let's see how that goes. Your diplomat arrives at Spiderheart Isle, but it's not granted an audience. Instead, the pirate queen has him pelted with manure and sends him back with a letter in hand.
That's right.
Your Majesty, the Bloody Gull writes, if you wish to negotiate, you must meet her in person. I cannot advise you take her up on the offer. To be honest, I almost want her to just behead me, because this has been nothing but a nightmare. My wife hates me. Everything is ruined. I'll probably be hunted because it's legal.
In all fairness, your wife hates everything. Okay, like I'm not
That's
sure
true.
she's happy with any of her choices up to this point.
Oh, that allow you to choose those for us then. We should recruit her to the count so we can help her kill the ghost. She's my soulmate. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll speak to her. Let's see what happens. Well, Your Majesty, there is always the risk of, pick an example entirely at random, be pelted with manure. Well, whatever. That's fine. And even if the meeting goes well, you'll be legitimizing her false claims of royalty. The nobles will no doubt be annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Why? I meet
Making
her
a
and just kill her?
mockery of the title of a noble. Apparently anyone just can declare to be one. Like, that's how it works for you.
I'm only meeting her. I'm not bloody inviting her in and giving her...
You're giving
milk
her
and cookies.
recognition. That's the problem.
You could have married her if you
Let
didn't
me
marry
see.
somebody.
I don't want to give her the money. That's not going to be any good. I'm going to place a bounty on her head. Please work in my favor. Thank God. You post an impressive bounty on the Bloody Gull's head and wait and wait. A month later, someone arrives at the palace, a broken-nosed fellow in a stained coat. He's carrying a bloody burlap sack, which he thumps onto your table. I solved your pirate problem. Weren't easy, now give me the money.
Definitely gonna want to check inside that sack.
Yeah. Yep, it's a woman's head. You're not sure what you expected.
Ask him to
Ask your...
confirm.
Yeah.
You never saw this woman.
I'm going to confirm the identity, yeah. Reports from the Spiderheart Isle are garbled, but it certainly seems that the Pirate Queen has been killed. I think our grubby friend is telling the truth. How did you do it? They call me Topcoat. I was a pirate captain and a friend to the Bloody Gull once. That was before she started demanding I call her Your Highness, telling me to bow and scrape and such. But there's no Queen of the Sea, so when I saw your bounty, I thought I'd correct her of her delusions and make a pretty penny doing it.
Alright, you're going to spend money or lower your authority?
No, I'm going to have to spend money here. I don't love it, but I have to. Thank you kindly, Your Majesty. In the wake of the Bloody Gull's death, the pirate attacks along the coast died down. The Ghost Sea is still full of danger, but the trade routes are safe once more. Okay, so your trade's gone up, which is good for you guys. Now you're less defiant. But that did cost a fair bit. Should have been a better ruler than Smithian. How dare you, D-dubs? But you know what? That's fair. I think anybody would in this run.
He's your father-in-law. He can say whatever he wants.
It is a low bar. You're right. Tragically. She's more royal than the king. Oh my god. This is the most scuffed game. A miraculous discovery.
Miraculous discovery. It sounds like something is gonna get destroyed today.
We found Jesus Christ has been reborn. Kill him. Ninth above, my liege. One of the commoners from my estate discovered something extraordinary. I was lost herding sheep out in the wilderness, and I ran out of water. Then I saw a beam of sunlight cracking through the clouds. The voice of the ninth god spoke to me, I swear. He said, "Drink and be sustained, for you are faithful." Then a fresh spring bubbled up from the marsh. Are you sure it wasn't a hallucination? I think it's a fair question.
Way to shake their faith, bro.
By the
I know,
ninth,
right?
the water was healing
No
properties.
respect.
It's just a question. She shouldn't be upset by that. The water has healing properties. A single sip fixed my sprained ankle.
Yeah, she's like, hey, did this profound experience happen to me? And you're like, are you sure you're not just tripping?
Are you sure you didn't just eat some mushrooms?
Yeah.
He's a peasant.
Are you sure you're not just high? You know, like that's not cool, man.
It's worth just checking. A true miracle in the marsh. This is marvellous news indeed. We must allow the kingdom's faithful to access these sacred waters. Nay, the whole world. Destroy it. Destroy the fountain!
Destroyed.
Wait a moment. For free, your majesty? All right, Matthew.
You've already cocked us out of money once. The whole charging pilgrims, very realistic.
Allow the barons to charge pilgrims to visit. The sacred waters must be free to everyone who wants them. Use the waters to irrigate marsh crops and heal sick animals. Let's do it for the animals. What about the animals? It doesn't say about charging anybody for sea. Still seems like it'd be free for everybody. As long as it's not A. And then farming goes up. And stability goes up. Actually, authority goes down, so that's not great. Maybe B is best. I still don't really understand what faith has to do with anything.
Well, because God led her to that place.
No, but I mean as in the faith, raising faith. Like how that affects the game.
More believers. It's a miracle.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
No, but you know how trade and military and farming all affect different things in terms of goals.
Oh, in that sense. Yeah, I have no clue.
Because it's not really come up ever.
Other than now.
What's everyone going to vote
Maybe
for?
like-
Write in the chat what you think you're going to vote for.
Oh, you'll find out afterwards. Jesus, what is this? Free vote?
I'm just curious.
Maybe faith has something to do with like the luck of the questions in your favor. Like if you have high luck, maybe you get better opportunities in like the questions. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
I'm
normally
going.
what like the religious parts are. It's always like a luck factor.
It might just be one of the goals as well. I don't know, because it seems like having a big military is important for like fighting things off, especially when it comes to rebellion. Oh wow. You guys are going to need to group together if C is going to work. Oh my god. This is terrible. Only Thomas ended up voting for it to be free for everybody. What happened to everybody voting for B? Look at this.
You
It's a
already
democracy, right?
took one
The
chance away
counts.
from it.
Sorry, counts. When were you in bed with the barons? What the hell happened here?
We know.
What the hell happened? How did this happen?
We just hate the patricians that much.
Less stability. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. As word spreads about the ninth god's blessing, pilgrims eagerly flock to the march for relaxation and healing. But the peasants complain that since the ninth god spoke to a lowly shepherd, the site should be free to all. Some enterprising villagers sneak in at night to bathe in the waters, leaving only muddy footprints in their wake. Stability is now unstable. Oh dear.
It's been for a while.
Yeah, no joke. I'm just gonna start. I fuck with the Russians. We love the Barons, the bird and the moon. Fuck, Barons are rich. Yeah, the Barons are loaded. Well, you guys did this. You made them rich. And now the Barons have a lot of say in what happens here. Yeah, E would be good. Get a grand bazaar going. Well, that's good for patricians, anyway.
He's not good. You definitely want to vote for D.
No. Stability's already bad enough.
Is it though?
Yeah. 3? You've already achieved your objective. Don't you guys want to bring patricians' trade down? Wouldn't you be voting for F? Oh dear. The patricians have only gotten stronger. Oh my god. Well, neither of those are good for me. Stability's 2. My god. About my heir.
You're doing great.
Oh, this campaign's brilliant. Your marriage to Lorelei has grown stale. It never was anything but... Oh, you get along well enough. We don't, and we've made some good memories together, but there's no spark. She cares more about hunting innocent animals than your happiness. You're sick, Lorelei. What's wrong with you?
She's a serial killer.
But spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair.
You gotta tell your mother off now.
Felt more like a life sentence than a wedding. Oh, don't be so dramatic. You've done well so far, but something's still missing, an heir. I have not done well. This has been terrible. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. No spark is the mark of a long-lasting marriage in our culture.
I'm pretty sure I have a bastard child laying around somewhere.
That's what I picked last time, because I was in another loveless marriage. I was like, oh god.
Do you ever think that maybe you're the problem?
Yeah, I'm
right?
starting to see a pattern.
It's 2 for 2.
I want someone else to be king so they can feel my pain. There needs to be a king's therapy group or something. Only a king could understand. I'll try and have a child with her.
You could adopt. You can always adopt. Yeah.
If I adopt, then maybe the curse of this lineage will die with me. No
I
one,
told you, man. Get
no one
yourself a
respects me
Justinian.
anyway. A what?
A Justinian. Emperor Justinian
What's that?
from the Byzantine Empire. He was a peasant, adopted, and then became emperor.
Did
And
he do a
was
good
one
job?
of their best emperors. Yes, he's known as Justinian the Great.
Well, then let's do it. Let's get a lowborn child. If we have a king that's
He's obviously
born,
shit.
which is that's
Clearly,
me.
nobility isn't working for us.
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys. I know that in the chat that you're all saying, no, you've got to have it with our woman, you know, blah 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 blah. But listen, you've not shown me any love here. None. Not at all. Everything's been the opposite of what I've wanted. At least this way...
You should adopt and just get the one thing you want.
The one thing I want is an adopted child. Let's do it. The nobles won't be too happy with the lowborn child being elevated to the status of royal. I urge you to reconsider. Stop telling me what to do, Mum. I'm sick of you.
I followed your advice with his marriage is shit.
I'm sure history will remember you as a champion of the people. If it remembers you at all, I'll make the necessary arrangements. I hate you, Mum. Not even you support me. Not even through my emo phase. Blasphemy? Oh, God.
Oh, so you do admit
The
that
last
it's
person
just
you
a
picked for me,
phase.
Mom, was a serial killer.
Your
She
Highness, an
tortures small
urgent
animals.
matter. My agents suspect there's a reason behind the recent unrest. The counts are stirring up chaos to power some kind of dark ritual. I knew they were ungodly. Exactly, Your Highness. This proves what we've suspected for years. We must fight back.
The Inquisition.
Jesus
Order
Christ.
kingdom-wide curfews to calm things down. Send inquisitors to uncover proof of this ritual. Leave the counts to their petty business.
Get a curfew in. That usually works.
Nothing makes people happier than curfews. Just look at America during BLM.
Yeah.
We love curfews. Love them.
Interesting. Interesting. I love the council like, yeah, just leave us do our business.
I mean, man, are we hurting anybody?
Yeah, me! You trying to summon some fucking farm demon.
Yeah, well, you did kind of destroy the equipment we could have used.
I missed the vote. Fuck.
Oh, don't worry. It would have gone badly anyway. Could negotiate, or you could negotiate authority with hit with iron choice. Yeah, I put it on that one just in case people wanted to let the counts carry on with what they were doing, just as a backup, rather than veto it. Because at least stability's gone back up a bit. Few citizens approve of the curfew, but things do settle down throughout the kingdom. You can only hope it's enough to stop the counts. My authority's now gone down a bit. It's not good.
It was not enough.
No. Defiance has gone up. Yeah, it's not enough stability. It's the fine print. Here we go. This is the loan. This is what I've been waiting for. Your Majesty, do you recall the loan agreement I signed at the patricians? I don't, because you know what? You didn't invite me to that meeting, did you? You just signed it, you silly bitch! How could you? No, did you even tell me about this? Your Majesty, I sent you the contract. You stamped it with the royal seal. That does sound like something I would do.
False news. False news.
I stamp
wasn't
50
your
things a
handle, the stamp.
day. I can't read them as well. You should have asked me face to face. Understood. My sincere apologies. See, back when help with the Baron with the trade offer that patricians can't. The incompetent king. Lokian, how dare you, right? It's true. It turns out there were some hidden catches. Yes, and you knew about them. See, the interest they're charging looked very reasonable at first. No, it didn't. But it's doubling every 2 weeks. Amazing. Before long, things will get exponential.
Better pay it off immediately.
We're in trouble, aren't we? Luckily, the patricians aren't pressing us for repayment yet. But there are signs that they're tricking the other regions into similar agreements. They're a trade powerhouse, the main economic engine of the kingdom. We need to call a council vote to stop the patricians before it's too late. Guys, please, if there's anything we can agree on.
We can't
Stop.
have those pesky patricians doing
Yeah, I
It's-
think the barons and the counts can find some common ground in that.
Come on,
Definitely,
guys.
yes.
Untie
we're
my
tired-
hands
we're
here.
ti- We're tired of getting taxed
Yeah,
by the patricians. You
my
know what I
hands have
mean?
been tied by this stupid thing for ages.
Yeah, let's get rid of those guys. Hey, man. Listen, Thomas.
Ooh.
You
Hit
brought
the
a
coast
man.
with a punishing trade embargo. Pay off the other region's debts from the treasury.
I
It's
like
not
that.
not good. Well, really?
I like that.
Why? We
It's
want to
like,
hit them. We want to hit them
you
with a
being
trade
a bro,
embargo.
you know.
Yeah, we want to get rid of the patricians.
Yeah.
They've done this for far too long. We gotta embargo those guys.
Yeah. Oh, but that's not good. Still, I lose a ton of stability. Defiance goes up. I honestly think B is best. I think that cancels everything after that, right? I pay 1,000 and then we're done. Do I need to sign a
think
Twitch
so.
plate? You don't. Nipple man 3001. Interesting. You just need to type
there's
exclamation
3,000
mark
more of
vote.
them.
Yeah.
I love it.
You just type exclamation mark vote and then your pronoun, so either he, she, or they. And then you're good, and then you're in the game. Vote C, my liege. 34 military? Yeah, no, you're not gonna do anything with 4 military. That's not gonna work. Come on, guys, go A. No. Actually, go B.
You need to do you do exclamation mark join he if you want to join.
Yeah, sorry, join he, not vote he. I might have said vote, but
Second
meant
time
join.
you've done that.
I know, I don't know why. I'm a good king. Very smart. Okay, let's do it. Let's just go. B, everybody, go B. For fuck's sake. Patricians, you're just wasting your vote. Oh my god.
We gotta embargo those guys. They're awful.
But you're
Just
ruining
robbing
the
people
stability.
blind. No, they're robbing people blind, man.
That's not why you're doing it.
No.
And I know.
It's
I know
wrong.
that's
As
why.
a count.
It's
As
wrong.
a count, it's wrong.
Oh, counts, for God's sake. You call an embargo on goods from the coast, angering the patricians and crippling their economy, but it's bad news for the rest of the kingdom too. A lot of people rely on those goods. Yes, well, my people hate me, you see. Trade is now opulent. Defiance is now furious. Stability is now turbulent. Thanks for the follow, Nippleman 3001. Who did you join? The Barons. Actually, I don't know why I even looked. You could have joined anyone. I am truly screwed. Oh, and somebody else joined.
And another in the Barons. Woohoo!
Hollywood, welcome.
Wow, why are the Barons getting everybody?
I
Holy shit.
don't know,
There we
actually.
fucking go. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Welcome in.
Quite
Why
unfair.
do you have so few? I don't know, patricians. It should auto balance people. Don't know why it did
It's
that.
because
No one
nobody
likes you,
the
patricians.
patricians.
This is an outrage. We've done nothing outside the bounds of the law. Yeah, except for the sort of illegal interest rate that you put me on, but whatever. Besides, you need us. You can't keep this up forever. He's right. After a few weeks, inundated with complaints from merchants, you're forced to lift the embargo, but the coastal economy has taken a body blow.
Nice.
I should have vetoed it. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have, because it was the last opportunity to use it that season. I am truly dropping the ball. Just because your treasurer can't read. Yeah, well, she was in on the deal. And the crabs. Don't forget the illegal crabs.
Yeah, that's and they were taxing all the other countries.
Yeah. Somewhere in the march, Baron Alleged sits at a banquet, gnawing on a greasy chicken leg. He and his fellow plotters discuss their scheme between mouthfuls. Some of our bribes have been accepted, but not enough. The king is paying the palace watch well enough that their loyalties aren't easily swayed. So we have some of the watch in our pocket. Isn't that enough? No, not yet. We can't make a move until we're sure we won't be discovered. The Baron's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Well, you actually could have done that if you'd have picked the option I was going to go for last time. Sitting on the bench outside a sun-bleached villa, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Let me show you something. These documents represent the accumulated debts of all the other regions in the kingdom. Stay out of this, Chase. Stay out of this. How did you manage that? I thought they'd know better to accept loans from us. Oh, they did. But there are plenty of independent moneylenders they've taken loans from over the years. Banks in Kurth, Atesh, and Tavalin. I bought up all of those debts for myself. Tavalin was so pleased with the generosity of my terms, they even offered us an alliance. If the patricians are ever in trouble, Tavalinese soldiers will march to our aid. No, the patricians have gotten a bit stronger. The militaries are pretty even in this game right now. The patricians are all scammers and felons. The counts are all emos. Our demon will kill their army. It might.
No, the king will destroy it, Dubs.
Yeah, destroy it! Genius. So now the counts and barons owe us half their wealth, and the king owes us absolutely everything. Yeah, I owe everybody everything. Indeed, all that's left to decide what to do is what to do when it's time to collect. Okay, you gotta vote patricians. Raise stability, come on.
Every last drop.
Graciously forgive all debts. For the throne. For the throne! No. Squeeze every last drop of gold from the kingdom. I want every other group here, counts and barons. Look at these dirty,
I told you.
dirty patricians.
It's a count, personally.
Yeah, we've been telling you
scum.
from the start.
They're scum. They're awful.
We got to work together to stop this from happening. They want to do this. They want to get this from everybody. Unbelievable. We have been nothing but kicked. Chase, no one has gotten what they've wanted in this game. None. Everyone has been hurting everyone. Bunch of buffs. Killing our crabs, our stag, our trade. Excellent. Let's wring all the juice we can out of this lemon. My god, you guys are sick. Hang on, if we try this, won't the other regions just fight back with, like, soldiers? That's why we can't negotiate from a position of weakness. We must ensure our military is up to snuff. For the final stage of their scheme, the patricians must raise their military to at least 7. Ooh, it's possible.
Yeah, well, not with everybody voting against them because they're so evil.
Yeah.
Crabs are our future market. Lokian, honestly, I wish I had a screenshot who you brought to me. Your woman was a man, and there's no denying it. And that was the biggest slap in the face from the very beginning. A pair of counts.
You chose their military. I'm sorry, continue.
A pair of counts
we gave you a
face
gift,
each
you didn't
other.
take it.
There's been no gifts here. It's been nothing but pain.
Thatcher is a wonderful woman.
Immediately,
I mean, look at what you ended up with this time.
as soon as we married, she burst into tears.
Yeah, that wasn't Katya, was it?
Oh yeah, Katja was the other woman, the fiery redhead, who everyone hated.
The one that wasn't good enough for you.
She was the one that was going to get me into trouble constantly.
Oh, please.
And I'm like, listen, lady, I don't need you to do that. I can do that all on my own. No,
your current wife has given you nothing but trouble.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
So you chose the wrong wife.
Good news from the capital, my friend. Well, bad news, but good for us, says Rudy. Oh, yes. Fires, wanton murder, giant spiders. Indeed, and what's more, I sold the other regions a few emergency supplies in their panic. So your trade has gone up, Counts, and you're now dynamic.
What's up?
Superb. The fabric
Making
between
money
worlds
moves.
is wearing thin. The time is ripe to summon a demon. But which honoured guest should we invite? What's your goal going to be, guys? So you got to vote now, Counts. Lower your own faith or raise your own trade? Ooh. This is a bit more split, this one. Gonna lower your faith. Interesting. Which demon? I love that's all you have to debate about is which demon you should summon to defeat the king. Like you've just got a plethora of options. Harazad. Oh my god. Harazad will never break through. Harazad will never break through while the church has its claws in the hearts of the people. If we make this kingdom ideal for his presence, he will sweep through this land and leave nothing but grinning corpses. From one of these corpses, we will simply pick up the crown. Well, guess what? Last campaign, we had the Medusa-type figure just wandering around, and my stupid idea of telling the entire South to just hide worked. So if that comes up as an option, we'll just do that again. That's going to be my demon thing for now. It's just hide. Every time a demon shows up, just hide.
Tablecloth strategy.
For the final stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 2 or less. Okay. It's good to know. Oh my... Look how rich the barons are, guys.
They're
because we haven't built anything.
Yeah. I'm not really worried about anybody else right now. I'm going to have to even the playing field a little bit, barons. You've not really helped me out here. So, I'm going to have to say sorry.
That's a bit hypocritical coming from you.
Well, I know, but
You've thwarted us at every turn, and then you expect us to help you? Really?
No, but I've not helped anyone, including myself. This has been a complete opposite of the other campaign, where it was like, a nice little balancing act. I don't know what's happened here, but completely gone the other direction.
Crab smuggling.
Oh my god!
You gotta deal with.
I need panic in the council first. Let me deal with the panic. I bring bad news from the coast. Oh god, we are receiving reports of what is it now? Don't make it crab related. I'm sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the east that demands the king's attention at once. I'll just set the kingdom on fire, for fuck's sake. Let's just do it already. Just do it. Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt. Oh, Koroxas, my god.
Jesus Christ.
Nippleman 3001 shown up. He looks a lot more sophisticated than his name would suggest. Why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile, I have news from the march that really is urgent. God, you... Shut up! Shut up! The industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay. Nippleman. Nippleman is his family name. Is that all? By the blood of the dead, the eastern courts are corrupt, your highness. Judges are letting off the vilest criminals in return for the slightest bit of coin. What a surprise. My news is worse still. Order in the march has broken down, your majesty. Some battalions have killed their own officers and begun roving the wilderness, acting like common bandits. All these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, your majesty. Something must be done. Please suggest anything. I'll listen to any idea. Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize. Break up the strikes along the coast. Reform the eastern courts. Okay, so stability goes up in all of them. Hunt down the outlaws and deserters in the march. I'll let you guys pick.
No.
Well said. Well said.
Pardon?
Wow. Okay, interesting. So everybody wants the military to be really screwed. Okay. The counts. The counts are at it again.
The coast, I'll tell you that much.
We didn't do it. What are you talking about? We didn't do anything.
Hunt down the outlaws and deserters in the march. Thanks to a helpful snitch, your marshal discovers the locations of all the outlaws' hideouts in the march. Over the next month, the deserters are subjected to swift public trials, followed by even swifter public executions. The army is depleted, but much more disciplined. Okay, so your military's gone down now, barons. Okay, Defiance is now aloof. The patricians are vengeful and fully hate me. Stability's gone up, which is good, by 2. Defiance is now insolent for the east. Oof.
I mean, the patricians have always hated you, right?
Now let's deal with the crab situation. Chase, no, I don't. It's not giving you the option yet, but I think it will after this round, probably. Yeah, if you rebel, you'd lose, probably. Welcome to the game. True. Oh, you're just debating? Oh, fair enough. Okay, let's see what the crab situation is right now. Greetings, Your Majesty. Ever since the sale of jeweled crabs was outlawed, crab smugglers are damn near taking over the coast. Fuck. To make matters worse, the local sheriffs are so deep in the smugglers' pockets, they might as well be lint. But I made the sale of crabs illegal. How could this be? What? Yes, fine, tell me more. Rival smugglers are murdering each other out on the beaches. It's carnage out there, all for some goddamn crabs. Send a strongly worded reprimand to the local sheriffs. Dear sheriffs, I'm really unhappy with your behavior. And you need to stop it now. And
Just
apologize
terrible.
immediately.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Yo,
Banning crabs isn't working. Legalize
you
it.
gotta hire a sea wizard, bro.
Appoint a new group of trustworthy sheriffs focused on solely crab-related crime. Fucking hell. Imagine how bad it has to be and how much you have to fuck up for that to happen. Hire a sea wizard to
SVU
wipe the
Crime
crabs.
Edition.
from the land.
Dun dun.
I see what the problem is. It's the crabs. The crabs. If there were no crabs, there'd be no
God.
problem.
So funny.
Oh my god, I don't even know what... Honestly, I just want... I need this game to just burn. My god.
Yeah,
I can't believe how scuffed this one has been.
You have the CVU for the crab victim unit.
A
It's a
sea
new Law
wizard.
and Order.
Imagine going up to a wizard. A sea wizard, like it's a specific type of wizard. Like, you go up to another wizard and he's like, no, I just deal with the land.
See, I'm the forest wizard.
Yeah,
I can't help you.
You fool. And I'm like, just get rid of the
You
fucking
knave.
crabs. I don't really want my authority to go down.
I mean, you gotta hire a sea wizard, man. It's gotta be done.
I don't trust you guys. I just don't trust. I'm like, what do I do here? Do I veto something? Do I use my monarch's iron joys? I'm so screwed. My god. Give us the crabs.
By putting iron choice on whatever you think is most likely that we'll pick.
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Veto A. B is the way. A or D counts. Everyone wants crabs.
So, these patricians, man, they're tricky. Can't let them have any more crabs.
Yeah, I wouldn't give him the crabs, to be honest. Just more wealth is going to seep
Yeah,
into them.
they're just gonna keep looting everybody.
Everyone knows wizards always solve the problem. The counts have been utilizing them for centuries. 1400 to down to 1400 meaning reach the goal for barons. That's true.
Yeah, but aren't the barons only on level 2?
There, I'm just gonna do that. Let's go. Let's go.
No, don't. You can't vote for the patricians, guys.
There you go, Sea Wizard.
No, we can't. Yeah, we need the sea wizard, guys.
Oh, I thought you vetoed it.
No.
Nah,
Oops,
no.
my bad.
Don't.
Seems
Duh.
like it doesn't really make a difference.
There we go. Sea Wizard. Imagine that. The crab problem's gotten so out of control. We have to just kill every crab.
No, they had to leave.
Oh, we got fucking Hagrid on the job as well. A decrepit figure
You're a
drifts into the...
wizard, Harry.
We're gonna listen, Hagrid. We know you normally love creatures, but we're gonna. He's got a crabby fucking hand. Look at him.
He is,
I don't think that's
He's
a
a
crab. I
crab.
think that's
he is Lord Crab.
Yeah,
it looks
all
like
right.
a starfish.
He's Zoidberg.
All right, Mr. Sea Expert. I don't trust his hand. It looks too crabby for me.
Look at the texture. Look at the texture.
A decrepit figure drifts into the council chamber covered in kelp and dripping seawater at a remarkable rate. Okay, authority's gone up. Defiance is now treasonous with the patricians. Stability is now stable. But the treasury is fucked. Thank you for the gold. The little problem of yours will go away faster in a puddle in Mudsummer. Scrampton, he's called. After a week of seaside spells and invocations, all the crabs on the mainland shrivel in their shell and expire, while the sea-dwelling crabs are driven into the deepest reaches of the ocean.
We didn't kill all of them.
This is the strangest...
We banished them from the coast.
I
Yeah.
have so many other problems to be focused on, and yet somehow this minor crab issue turned into a genocide of crabs, because I just couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
I am the
Hey, at
worst
least you had
king.
the option. You had the option, you know?
The illegal crab trade dries up almost instantly, making a few fashion-conscious patricians very upset.
The proper
I-
myth about this.
Wow, in my reign as king, I have stopped innovation and wiped out an entire species of creature.
Yeah, your dad would be very proud of you.
R.I.P. crabs. Oh wow! Wow, True's quite fashionable. Here we go. Your Majesty, this is an outrage. I demand justice. Oh, what now? Last week, Count Rudisius shook my hand as a supposed show of reconciliation and stole my family's lucky ring in the process.
Nice job,
Rudy.
Slip off into my
Hey,
hand.
Rudy are hustling.
Blood and stars, nonsense. Rummage through your drawers and I'm sure you'll find the thing. Your Majesty, a feud has stood between our families for centuries. Rudisius's ancestor left my ancestor tied to a rock in the woods for the wolves to consume.
They were hungry wolves.
Nice,
Listen, we're
Rudy,
digging up
nice.
old things, okay? Like,
That's because his ancestor poisoned our well and killed half our household.
I mean,
Enough. I know Rudisius stole my priceless ring. It brings the march great luck and bounty, and my dear cousin is to wear it when they marry. Again, guy, the kingdom is fucked. I don't care if he stole your ring. I don't care.
dude, he poisoned our people, this fucking guy.
just leave us to deal with our own shit, okay?
No, I'm gonna get rid of that. You might get arrested,
it.
Rudy. You might be arrested here.
He's not even vetoing that, Rudy. Like,
No,
he
I'm not
really doesn't
vetoing.
care about you. He will let you get arrested.
He's gonna
I-
let you get arrested because he's such a great king.
I can't have arming and stability of the entire nation fall because some guy stole someone's ring. He's
Are
like,
you
no,
serious? He
you-
poisoned our families.
That's what.
No, he didn't. An ancestor did that. You can't
Yeah,
punish him for that.
Yeah,
Like, supposedly
but,
an
you know,
ancestor did that.
it slipped off the guy's finger. I mean, come on.
We're letting the people decide whether you should be arrested or not.
if Rudy gets arrested, this is an outrage. This is an outrage.
Oh, it's so close. What's gonna happen?
We can't.
I
we
could
can't.
even it out, but I can't do
we-
Rudy dirty like that.
We can't. We can't
Rudy's my
do
bro.
Rudy like that. Come on,
Yeah.
guys. Rudy
Nah,
is
man.
family.
Send the Chancellor to the
Golly.
east
Please
to
don't arrest
investigate.
me. I won't. I don't
Oh.
fare well in prison.
Yeah, he wouldn't
You-
make it, guys.
You just avoided that.
No, I'm still getting investigated though. What if I'm found guilty? I'm going to prison.
That's true. That's
No,
true.
You're fine. You're fine.
True thanks you profusely, but the counts are furious that the accusations are being taken seriously.
Yeah, I mean, this is truly an outrage, but it is what it
The East are pissed. Somehow the Barons are the only ones that are semi-okay, but not really. You order the Chancellor to search Odysseus's home for this special ring. Goodness me, I do enjoy tales about such mysteries. I shall do my best.
God.
All
It's
right.
not
That
easy.
guy's
Popping
older
house.
than your last
I don't want
wife.
this pompous asshole in my house.
Yeah, just let him do what he does, Rudy. You don't have the ring, obviously. You sold it off. I mean,
mean,
it never was in your. Yeah.
Did you see the badger?
Yep.
Look at the badger. Run.
Luck is with us, my friend. The palace watch are in our pocket. They took our money gladly. The kingdom can barely afford to pay them a living wage. Music to my ears. Soon the throne will be ours. Indeed it will. But now we must plan our next steps. What are you guys going to do next, barons? Raise your own military? Control the king with the threat of assassination. That's dark. Kill the king and place their own claimant on the throne. Pretty even.
Yeah, we are a divided faction.
I guess
Did-
raising your military...
Kyle?
Raise your own military it is. Yeah, so you're going to control me by threatening to kill me. Interesting. Over the next few months, we'll have our troops infiltrate the capital disguised as beggars. They'll swap places with the palace watch one by one. I think I'd notice and if I'm suddenly being guarded by...
It's the
Homeless
palace
people.
watch, mate. You don't pay attention to their faces.
No, those are just the.
It's not their
regular-
faces.
Background. That's just filler for you. You're the king, right?
Yeah, no, the
Sure.
palace guard, like your personal guards, are from the
The barons too.
patricians.
No. His personal
Listen.
guard is from the barons. The
Yeah.
patricians had the gladiators, and he didn't go for
Yeah.
them.
Oh, I thought he chose to do that. My bad.
I'm too obsessed with the crabs to notice. Yeah, I'm probably lying awake at night thinking of what had to be done to those crabs because of one decision made earlier to make it illegal. Then they had to die. Once the king realizes he's surrounded by our troops, it'll be too late. He'll be a helpless little fly caught in our web. Magnificent, but once we've turned the king into our puppet, won't the counts and patricians notice? That's why we need a strong army to make them think twice about challenging us. United with the king's forces, we'll be unstoppable. For the final
The
stage of
king's
their
forces
scheme,
will be our forces in disguise.
the barons must raise their military to at least 7. Interesting. Reverse voting. Nobles must vote for their least favourite option, and the option with the least votes will pass.
Ooh, I
Ah.
like swing votes.
That's interesting. After voting, nobles can change their minds and vote for a different option. If nobles vote otherwise, the royal gamble. This is tough. I'm even considering reverse voting, honestly, at this point. Treasury could do with some love, but that is a hell of a gamble.
Swing votes.
Swing votes gives you too much power, I think. And you're not really working with me.
We still get only one vote, essentially, in the end.
Well, the patricians are on a verge of a rebellion. Defiance is too high and one or more regions is considering rebellion. Rebelling will stop the region from advancing their scheme, and they can't be taxed or take part in normal votes. Now, I think if you rebel and you don't have a strong enough army, then the chances are pretty good that you'll lose, I believe. It does seem like it's an arms race between the patricians and the barons, that's true. Try the royal gamble. I considered it Koroxas. It was definitely up there. But, yeah, it's just a big risk. We should try we should stay loyal so we can scheme. If there's someone else rebelling with us, then we win. Yeah, but you can remember someone else can steal your victory. That's what happened last time. Oh, fuck off with crab issues. Come on. Now we have giant crabs? Jesus Christ.
They've been feeding on the other crabs.
The crabs.
Man, the
crabs
of the crabs.
This is, honestly, I have PTSD from crab-related issues. This is unbelievable.
Put it off to the last minute.
I'm going to, because I'm scared. Giant crabs? I guess the other ones that we scurried off deep into the sea, they went to their...
Get the land wizard, right?
It's like when you get in a little scuffle when you're younger with a guy, and they go, I'm going to go get my big brother. For fuck's sake. Noble kidnapped? Let's see what's going on there. Here we go. Here's Nate. Your Grace, the loyal and noble Count Corthlin has been taken hostage. What would kidnappers want with them? It's some criminal organization. Oh, it's fucking crab related again, isn't it? These horrid miscreants demand gold and safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for Corthlin's return. Treasury's too low to do anything to pay the ransom. There you go. Send the East troops after the kidnappers or ignore the letter. We gotta go after the kidnappers. Surely. Just remember this, Corthlin. Just remember, if they don't push it through, these are all the people that didn't want to do anything about this.
Even the other counts don't want to say.
No. Come on, counts. What the hell? This is one of your people.
They just don't want to give you the additional authority, that's it.
Yeah, probably. Oh
so
my
really,
god.
You did this to Corthlin.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Listen,
I
we gave
didn't.
you your wife. We're obviously down with sacrificing people, so chill.
Yeah.
Ignore the letter. Without the assistance of the Treasury, the Counts cannot raise the required funds in time. Corthlin soon meets a grisly end. Wait, now you're vengeful because of that? The Counts didn't want to do it.
You.
And you're mad at me? Unbelievable. Wow, Corthlin has died. Corthlin, too, has joined the council. Well, Corthlin? Welcome? Don't avenge your father. Or mother.
Please.
Or whoever. Just be nice. Just be nice. Well, that went tits up pretty quickly. Searching for the ring. Your Majesty, I found Baron True's ring, but the situation is delicate. Count Rudisius's niece has it, because True's cousin used it to propose to her. My guardian, Rudisius, doesn't understand true love. My dear Elka and I are meant to be together, feud or no. All we want is a quiet life, a little garden, flock of geese, 20 acres of land or so. 20 acres of land? Get the hell. No one knows about this romance yet, but tensions are high. Both regions are using the feud to fuel a full-on rivalry between barons and counts.
Do you really care that much?
Perhaps I'm soft-hearted, but I can't help feeling for this young couple. Is there a way we could resolve this peacefully?
You can publicly bless it, and that's it.
Everyone's defiant, so I'm going to take the stability and the farming. Oh, cheers, Your Majesty. Teresa does. The counts and the traditions hate me as much as humanly possible. You formally bless the upcoming marriage of Elka and Juliet. Both barons and counts are outraged, claiming that you've disrespected their centuries-long feuding tradition. As weddings, you're like, hey, we wanted to be mad at each other forever. That's just what we do.
You're changing a very fundamental part of our existence, and we don't like change.
Dubs, but you piece of shit.
You just created this world's fucking Romeo and Juliet.
I did, yeah.
And we won't stand for it.
Yeah, I fucked with it. We're loyally disloyal. Bless the union.
We give you as much loyalty as you show us. That's what's led to this.
Lokian said, I will save my rebel for the crab vote. Okay, farming is now fertile. That's good. Guys, you got better farming because of it, alright? Oh, thanks for subscribing, Meltup. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you've been part of this. This has been a lot of fun. As wedding preparations begin, the story of Low-Struck couple catches the imagination of the Marcher peasants, who work together to make a huge cornucopia as a wedding gift. A little bit more stability, which is nice, but probably going to be shattered very soon. Alright. It comes down to this. Giant crabs. I swear to God, if you do something to our crabs, we'll rebel. Honestly, the crabs issue is the biggest issue of all. I thought, the crabs, Your Majesty, the crabs. I fucking know. You think I don't lie awake at night thinking about the fucking crabs? Shut up and tell me what's wrong. Shut up and tell you what's wrong. Which? Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Smart ass. I'll just tell you, shall I?
Oh, she got you good on that one.
Yeah. Listen, fucker, just tell me. I've had enough of the fucking crabs. Remember how we hired a sea wizard to rid the ocean of crabs? Oh, for fuck's sake. His spells must have awoken something from the depths. I knew he was crabby. He had a fucking crabby hand. He had crab motives. Giant crabs are overrunning the coast. Farming is now barren. Okay, so the farming is fucked for the patricians. And you've lost money. How big?
Nate is losing it.
Yeah, Nate, take a second to breathe.
The giant crabs are a sign of prosperity. The bigger the better. Fuck me. How big are we talking? Some as big as a warhorse. A few the size of a house. Never seen anything like it, Your Majesty. When this is all over, we'll be needing a lot of butter. Oh, shut the fuck up, Marshall. This isn't a joke.
Oh, this guy.
How many are there? How many fucking crabs are there? Hundreds. All on the coast. They're driving people inland away from the sea. Many have lost their lives, pincered in their prime. Can you shut the fuck up? Emergency vote. I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Oh, I wonder what the vote's going to be.
Let's do fuck all.
Listen. I have to veto A, because I know you fuckers are going to vote for A otherwise. Just less giant crabs fucking up the coast.
There are security guards.
Oh
With
my
the hot
God.
chicks in. They promised.
I've got to veto A. We cannot... No, wait, actually, what does it... Let me think about this for a second. It will increase defiance, and that's it. Okay, so, yeah, no, it will fuck everything. I can't let you do this. Can we just please put an end to this crab nonsense? My God. The fucking sea wizard. He looked dodgy.
What was his name? Scrum something?
Crumpus or something like that.
Crumpus.
Crumpus or Krampus or...
Scrampus.
Yeah, something like that.
You don't want to have the wizard fix it?
Yeah, it's fucking Hagrid, man. What are you talking about?
Big Hag.
Oh, that was
I want the
last
wizard
minute
to
win.
fix it.
Why? Why would we not
Send the
wanna-
army. No. Send the army in.
Why would we not send the army?
Right, the crabs. Destroy them.
Oh man.
And now we're gonna go back to wisdom. Excuse me. Can you?
Oh,
He doesn't.
man.
He's not gonna fix it, is he? He's gonna make it worse. There's gonna be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You listen to the patricians. Look at that.
There's gonna be. There's
All
gonna be giant
patricians
fucking
right there.
lobsters next.
Yep.
My magic was perfect, you scurvy sod. Stop complaining. Oh, I want to kill you.
Scrampton. That's right, Scrampton.
This was probably the doing of some Finn folk magician upset that we'd infested their deeper waters with an invasive species of crab. Typical wizard, never taking responsibility. I can fix it, but I'll need another payment. You can go fuck yourself, Hagrid. My time ain't free, you know. And my price has gone up since last time.
Oh,
Well, the
shit.
treasury's fucked. I don't even have the option to pay you. That's how fucked this whole thing is. Oh, no. So the bad option that I vetoed is the only option left. Excellent. Excellent. Doesn't bother me. Good luck with your crabs. Go fuck yourself, crab.
Get fucked. It's like get fucked.
You son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Your problem. Cheers.
You order the soldiers to
got water
withdraw and
magic, they don't
protect
bother me.
only the cities, leaving the crabs to infest the fields and trade routes. Oh my god. Oh my god. The patricians are starving. Trade is prosperous.
Ironic with all those crabs around. You'd think
I
you'd
mean,
have enough to
you
eat.
kill one and you're good for like 2 months.
Yeah, man. Come on. What are you guys doing?
Can we get a land wizard to fuck up the sea wizard? That is the best idea we've had this whole campaign. We need a land wizard, a cheap one, preferably. Good caravans are attacked by crabs on a daily basis.
I'm just saying, water cuts through literally anything. So I don't think that land wizard can beat water wizard.
We just need anything right now. I want to murder Hagrid. I don't care if I lose this campaign, which is a guaranteed certainty. The patricians are starving. Everyone's revolting. I just want Hagrid to die in this campaign, so this can never happen again. Crops rot in the field. For months, the coast is overrun by a crustacean menace, until finally the crabs return to the sea. For how long, though? That's the question.
Yeah, no, it's a ticking time bomb with the crabs.
What is it? A land wizard should be... What is this? No. Next thing you know, the fish people will come riding on giant seahorses. We get land wizard, fuck up the wizard. A land wizard should be dirt cheap. I wish. I really do wish. Wow, that was an end of it. Well, look, every single person achieved all their goals to fuck me over.
No, we didn't.
They did, look.
No.
But why are they all
Do
filled
you
out?
see those militaries at 7? All their fate?
We are on,
We're
the
on
third
that one. Yeah.
But you've all got
That's
to
what
level
we're
3,
doing
though.
right now. No, we're working on
I
level
see. Right. You're all working on level 3.
Yeah.
That's what the dots
Oy, oy,
in the
oy.
arrows mean. If it's got a check mark on the dot, that means you completed it already.
Oh dear. On the verge of rebellion? On the verge of rebellion? Well, this has been a rough campaign. I don't know what's been more
I mean, we
difficult, balancing
can't-
this or the crabs?
We can't kill you yet.
My heir. I don't even have an heir yet, do I? Where's my orphan? Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the
I
council holding a
ordered
small
an
child in your
orphan.
arms.
I have yet to receive it. Where is it?
Yeah. Bring me my orphan. My orphan's going to be a
What's with the
fucking
shipping?
crab, isn't it? Should I die, I ask that the crown be passed down to...
It's gonna be Hagrid's bastard child.
Honestly, I'd actually rather it be a crab. I'd be like, listen, you fuckers, this is what you get.
Now run this shitty kingdom.
Yeah.
You guys wanted a crab? Here's a fucking crab.
The council
Fucking
hall
crab.
is filled with nervous silence. My low-born son, come on. The silence continues, except a few stifled coughs. After the awkward pause is stretched out to over a minute, there's finally some sporadic applause. The nobles
I
don't
guess we should
appreciate you
clap?
inducting a low-born child into the royal family, but whether they like it or not, by designating an heir, you've cemented the stability of the kingdom.
cement.
but I'm making everybody hate me. If it could go over 10, it would be about 20.
Nah.
Your Highness,
quite
may
that
I be
way,
the
yeah.
first to congratulate you on adopting an heir? What is his name? Oh, thank you, Hollywood. His
It's
name's Smithian too. It's like Smithian, but
Smithian too.
Oh, he's
electric
also
the
called
Smithian.
second
Smithian?
one.
No. Smithian 2.
Smithian the second. Fantastic, Your Highness. I'm sure little Smithian the second will grow up to be a chip off the old block. He will die immediately.
How can it be a chip off the old block? They're not made from the same wood.
No one has acknowledged that he may still be a crab, in fact. Titanic
will
question
acknowledge that would be a better
393. Okay, man, here we go. We nickname him Little Smithian the Dunce. Well,
Come on, man.
you're
Come on,
not
man.
wrong.
Don't ignore that. Titanic question 393, please. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm here. Did Captain Smith return to the bridge? After saying goodnight to the Wideners and their dinner guests, he visited the bridge at 8:55 p.m. He and Lightoller talked about whether icebergs would be visible on such a calm, clear night at 9:20 p.m. Captain Smith left for his cabin nearby, saying, "If it becomes at all doubtful, let me know at once. I shall be just inside." Not really sure what to make of that, but there we
The
go.
abandoned post, that absolute fool.
What a muppet.
Yeah, man. Maybe the people wouldn't have died if he had stayed behind the wheel, you know? We'll never know.
We haven't seen Smithy in the second yet. We don't know if he's a crab or not. Exactly. Might be. Kind of rooting for it at this point. So
Might
two
not
or
be a
more rebels
crab.
vote
He
for
will be
count
crap.
and one more for petitions. Yeah, but remember, I think it's your military strength matters when rebelling. So I think if you rebel too soon, you can allow for somebody else to win. That's kind of what happened last time.
Or maybe not, because we've all got the same military strength. This
True,
might
that's a
be
good
the
point.
moment. Equal chances.
Potentially, yeah. It's
Except
rolling the
for,
dice.
of course, the petitions who are, literally starving. Not a good
Yeah.
moment to start a war.
Not sure who Smithy
But you
is,
know
but
what? Go ahead, man. Knock
I am
yourself
for
out.
sure a crab. My liege, we ask that you address the rumours that your heir is a crab. Absolutely not. Not yet. You shall wait until I'm dead, which is almost guaranteed. Smithian II will rule with an iron claw. The heir is indeed a crab, which originated from our patrician land. Do we gain influence there? I guess? Counts could lose the vote after the rebellion and lose. Yeah, you've got to be careful with that. Alright, let's see these food riots. Please don't give me a hard time, Jace. Your August Majesty, the famine in the coast grows worse by the day. Riots are breaking out in all the major townships from Thalassus to Calport. Starving mobs are pillaging bakeries, granaries, and merchant houses. What are we to do? Surely we've got so much crab to go around at this point that people could eat. Patrician should buy up the surplus grain from the counts. Farming would go up.
Actually, it sounds reasonable, to be honest.
Wealth goes up. Yeah. Or you can order grain to be delivered. But then you lose money. Wait, you don't want the farming to go up? I'm surprised more people haven't voted for the for C. The surplus grain. Who have we got left? Who hasn't voted? Voting is tied at 7. Okay. In that case, you're going to buy up the surplus grain from the counts. Backed into a corner, the patricians are forced to pay steeply for the grain surplus from the east, holding all the cards. The counts price gouge outrageously and enjoy a tidy profit. So authority's gone up a little bit.
Kind of sucks being on the other end of the stick, doesn't it, patricians?
Trade's gone down to modest. Trade's gone up a little bit for the counts. And wealth has gone up for the counts while some patricians has decreased. Now I'm broke. Fuck this. Rebel. Don't be upset, it's just good business, sounds Countess Cinnamon. But your farming's gone up, guys. From nothing to 3, so there you go. People aren't starving
No
anymore.
longer starving, just needful. So you will need to purchase more food if you want to keep your people fed. But, you know.
Don't get all the patricians are rebelling now.
Yeah, they lost their
Oh,
trade.
it's-
That's literally their whole thing. They were merchants. You fucked up that whole business for them.
Oh dear.
They don't need that though. They're
Welcome
just
in, Malkuth.
patricians.
The military had an 80%
Oh my
chance.
God.
He could have gone for that. He didn't.
Why are there so many barons?
We haven't received another one. Oh, have we?
No, Malkuth joined the patricians.
See?
Now it's
Wow,
time.
Patricians are all broke.
Now it's rebel time. Come after this session. Oh my god. Okay, the happy couple. Let's see what's going on here. Your Majesty, that couple from the March and the East are here to speak to the council. Oh, Your Majesty, you brought us so much joy. I can't believe I finally get to be with my dear Juliet. But it's not all good. We wanted to get married and start a farm together, enjoy some peace and quiet for a change. Well, you joined the wrong fucking kingdom. Did you not see the Great War of the Giant Crabs? All we need is each other and a few adorable animals. And the wedding would be tiny, 300-400 people at most. I don't
Wow,
have
you
fucking
give them
time for this.
They reach for the
Super
arm.
small.
I
Just a
don't
couple
have-
of close friends.
Get the fuck out of
Just
my
a
face.
village or two.
I can't believe these people. Welcome in, James. Welcome in. Let's see who's James. James has joined. James, you have joined the Counts.
There is no join code. You've just joined.
Thank God.
Yeah, you just joined. Oh yeah, you just joined. Yeah, yeah, you're already in, James. You're good. You're good. You can vote on stuff in a minute. But of course, True and Rudicius refuse to give us anything. Please, Your Highness, help us just once more. No, I am about to ruin this kingdom. I'm running it into the fucking ground. I don't have time for your stupid wedding.
What, they want some
True
of
should
our
give the
land?
couple some martial land. Rudicius should give the couple some land from the
They're all
east.
off the coast. Yes.
Yeah,
Send
I
them to the
mean, yeah, send them to the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finance
like the
goes
only
up,
neutral
farming
party.
goes up.
Yeah, no, we need to get rid of the coast.
This farmland is
man.
silly, they're on their own.
Farms.
They should be on their own, I think.
No.
Not that it's good for stability. What farming goes up? What else goes up? Trade goes up.
Let's get them out of here. We certainly don't want them in fucking marshlands. Tell you that much.
Whose wealth goes up?
Wow.
That's what I wonder if it's 750.
I think it's the patricians, probably.
Yeah, probably whichever patrician has to like give the land.
I did reverse voting for that one, by the way. So the actual thing that's going to happen is True is going to give the couple
You-
some martial land.
Wow.
Sorry, True. I'm sorry. Because nobody voted for it. So you have to give them some martial land now.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sorry.
got fucked. He pulled the sneaky on us.
I did pull the sneaky. You're right. When True realizes the Count's decision is final, he grudgingly hosts the wedding in his fortress and hands over the desired 30 acres as a gift. Well, listen, at least you could be considered a very giving person.
And you could be considered a twat.
It's far too late for me to redeem myself at this point in the game. for
Really?
any faction ever. I think about 10 minutes into the game. Listen, I'm the king that let crabs get out of control because somebody wanted to trade a few of them. So,
And you also hate poetry.
Poetry. No, it's
Monster.
The wedding itself as a mod is a affair for nobility, but Elka and Juliet don't mind. They only have eyes for each other. So True has gone down 300
Yeah,
in
that
wealth.
and the 30 acres of land.
Your trade's gone up though, so you can be happy about that. Bard soon sees on the story,
Give a
making it
shit,
more
we don't want these
dramatic.
guys in our lands.
In every telling and praising True, but eventually coming round, the story puts the barons at an advantage at the negotiating table. As for the couple, they live happily enough on True's land with no help of the lucky ring. Elka cultivates a flock of sheep who follow them devotedly wherever they go. Farming's good. This is all good stuff.
No, you still defied us.
This is not good for anybody. I make the future plan to help our market. You ruin our trades. Juliet is a disgrace to our peoples. The king hates culture. King twat. Oh god.
I mean, let's remind ourselves, this is the guy who voted against the farming machines.
Yeah, but you know why
Or
that
law.
was? Actually, you guys voted for it because you're the ones that vote. So, that wasn't me. That was not me.
We need to Vel the Observer.
And the only thing I vetoed was one of the options because the patricians would have buried me otherwise. I think we're good on funding A now. Yeah, probably. Fund B. B, go all in on B. Never mind.
Nate, why the fuck would you fucking fund B? What kind of shit are you pulling in?
No, it's good. We want a bit of stability.
Yeah, no, you want stability. That's not what we want. Very different things.
The military's gone up for the barons. That's what they wanted. I think it has to go up to 7 if I'm not mistaken. And then the counts lost some faith, which again is what they wanted. It has to go down to 2, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Pardon me.
We all achieved what we wanted.
Well, all is a very liberal term because I certainly didn't. The
Have you
patricians-
yet?
No, I've not achieved
Nice
anything I've
slogan
wanted.
there, Hollywood. King Twat couldn't do squat. That's how we'll remember you.
I know. My first campaign was pretty good. I was pretty happy with my first campaign.
Well, you didn't commit crab genocide in the first campaign.
King Twat couldn't do squat. His kingdom overran with crabs. All the king's horses and all the king's men stood around like drunks eating kebabs. We've been fighting every faction. Yes, it's time to rebel against the twat. I've tried.
That's funny.
Being king is hard when crabs are the main issue. Keep them sweet. What's this? You must have noticed that the counts aren't happy, Your Majesty. Yeah, no fucking shit. The rebels have a keen eye, and they'll take advantage of the situation. If the East joins the rebellion, we'll be in serious trouble. It's high time you ask the counts directly what they need. Very well. When you call the council, the counts whisper amongst themselves, glancing in your direction.
Well, they want you
Welcome,
gone.
James. James says, how long will this take? Each minute I spend away from my lands, I sense the patricians approach. Aye, it's not been the easiest time for any of us. Oh, yeah, boo-hoo, right? I just hope we
you.
can all have a productive time. Provide funds to help the eastern farmers. Oh my god. Point some counts as military advisors. Ignore the situation entirely. The king has other things to do. Alright, let's go. Let's get this one done. What do you want, people? Oh, you're gonna ruin the treasury. Oh, fuck. The treasury's gonna be totally fucked.
Tom, so you voted against me there, and I'm hurt.
Voting's tied at 6 each.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No,
We're gonna provide the funds
I mean,
to the
I did-
eastern farmers. That's what we'll do.
Yeah, sorry, man.
it's alright. I'll forgive you.
I've gone full tyrannical with my authority.
You too, man.
Loki, and I'm sorry I had to go with that. I needed the authority. And the treasury is screwed beyond belief. Farming is a cornucopia, though, in the east. That's good.
Yeah, we're doing.
You've now got a strong military, and you don't hate me completely. Well, not on paper, at least. Let's bear that in mind. You can only hope their good mood
Logan makes
lasts.
a good point.
What
Wouldn't
do I
spend
think?
500 to fight the pirates, but you'll give all of your money to the council.
I
Yes,
mean,
well,
we're just the
listen,
superior
Logan,
people.
We
okay?
could spend all evening pointing out my faults here with this particular campaign. I don't think one thing's gone right. Let's see about this rebellion. At long last, the patricians have reached their boiling point. You are confronted in your throne room by Lord Patrician Malkuth, his smile gleaming in the light of the braziers. Oh, damn it! I just got my authority up to 10, for fuck's sake! The patricians of the coast will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Clementine, the true queen.
Queen.
It's a
we
formal
definitely
declaration of
all
war.
thought that guy was the guy.
The next time, yeah, exactly, yeah. The next time we see
That's
each
just
other,
a thing with the patricians, man.
I don't know what that is.
Fucking women wearing pants and all is weird.
I can't have my authority go down, so you are being seized, Malkuth. How dare you? Come along now, traitors, get the chop.
Oh, wow.
What? But you can't do this. I'm the envoy, see? See how the king's tyranny grows worse by the day? Well, your defiance
Spot
can't go any higher. Your watchman wastes no time. Lord Patrician Malkuth is dragged into the courtyard and his head is struck from his shoulders.
Oh shit!
My god, he's only just got here.
Damn.
I didn't expect them to move so boldly, your majesty. Well, that's what you get. Malkuth II has joined the council. Honestly, I don't know how I would feel about immediately appointing the son of the man I've just murdered to the council.
No,
Seems like
you
probably
did not appoint him. It's
Well-
hereditary, isn't it?
Well, we'll keep killing them
You
until there's
can't
none
do
left.
anything about that.
I can just lop his head off.
No, you mean you can get someone else to do it.
His drunk.
Also, don't
powers,
forget,
son, you
it's
can't-
the
can't talk
barons
to
who
the-
are now your guard.
Look at this tyrant. Dishonor swine for Malkuth. Down with the king for the crabs. How did things get
Alright,
this
Logan's
bad?
next.
How did things get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Patrician Koroxas. He's citing your past transgressions as reason for the uprising. Your ban on the sale of jewel crabs. Yes, I know about the fucking crabs. Letting giant crabs run amok in a kingdom.
all crabs. It's
I didn't. I didn't fucking let the crabs
They
run amok.
decided. I just want to say they decided to live on the coast. That's their fucking problem. Am I right? Oh,
It wasn't my fault. I hired a shitty sea
Like,
wizard.
we all live on the coast. That's like the whole thing, man. We're
You got
all
that
coast people.
Angie's List sea wizard.
I fucking hired him from Fiverr. This shit fucking sea wizard. Thought I got a bargain, but they came back with giant
You
crabs.
did. You did. You got a bargain. It just, yeah. You get what you pay for, Smithians.
Fuck. Not to mention your inability to stop pirates from ravaging the coast. Oh, just in case I've forgotten about that.
Is it too late to apologize?
Is it too late to apologize? It is. Now's the time for swords, not words. What are our chances against the rebels? Oh Lord, I'm dead. You hired Hagrid's drunk brother. Everyone is just a bit crabby. They all need a nap. Oh my god. The patricians are formidable, but not undefeatable. I hope they don't persuade any other regions to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous. So this is it. Civil war. That's right, Your Majesty.
Here
The
we go
kingdom is
again.
divided. There'll be a lot of death
It's a
and
year later
suffering.
than last time.
Is it?
Yeah, I think we finished the last one in 49.
Wow, I've survived longer, even though everything's ended up way more fucked. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets.
I like this
Again,
Marvel
what's with
character.
this trebuchet placement underground?
My
Yeah,
god.
man, who does that?
Demons are better than farms. It was you incompetent skills of pick a swindler. I guess the wizard brought the twat off. No one will join the bats. We will give the counts all the crab demons. My
We will
God.
take them, Thomas.
Koroxas, do you smell that, my friend? It is crab. Sorry, I think I stepped in some crab. That's freedom you can smell. Freedom from the mad tyrant King Smithian. At long last, we've risen up against his oppression. But if we want to keep our freedom, we must fight for it. I ask you, my fellow patricians, what will be our opening strike against the king? We can launch a preemptive strike against the barons to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the counts may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the king's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the king. Or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Ooh, you got 30 seconds to vote, patricians. What are you going to do?
Patricians? Hello?
They're calling upon the counts. It's 50-50. Please don't work. Please fail. Please fail. Oh, yeah. Okay. Call upon the counts. Yeah, baby. The patricians attempt to smuggle a secret message to the counts, but your watch intercept it and bring it to you. Yes.
Couldn't have joined
Yes.
anyway.
My crab son intercepted the message.
Smithian too. Crabs.
You scan the letter, muttering under your breath at the audacity of the rebels to court your lawyers. Absolute poppycock. I'll have them boiled alive in troll snot. Troll snot it is.
Troll snot it is.
You read the message aloud at the council session in a mocking voice. Oh, gonna get the counts on your side, are you? Oh, it's so tough. The counts laugh uproariously, especially after you shoot them a particularly stern glare. Thank God that didn't work out. It's the only thing that's gone in my favor, I think. Okay, I'm just going to make this quick. I'm going to nip it in the bud. Sorry, but the barons, you've got way too much money. Need to even this out.
So much, dude. They have so much money.
Wow, a hard-earned, honestly made money. Taking it.
It's called the government, my friend.
Like the second time he's texted us as well.
Yeah, I've had to. You
You're
guys
rich.
are just money barons.
Yeah.
First my land and now my money. I'm sorry, Drew. This is not the kind of king I've wanted to be. Not that it matters.
It's what you were. It's what you are.
I'm having to be a tyrant in this one because it's all so fucked. Vast armies darken the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying. Drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the coast is advancing on the capital, led by that treacherous cur, Lord Patrician Koroxas. I've received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the east. If they march now, they'll intercept the patricians in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the march. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed patricians.
We can't
What are your
do that.
orders, Your Majesty?
Can't do that.
Yeah, no, the counts and barons.
Otherwise, we'll just
not-
the barons are just gonna beat you, man.
What do you mean?
What's
We're just
Oh,
gonna
you
destroy it.
alone.
Yeah,
Like,
we'll be alright. We'll be alright.
get up with you. So okay,
you
if
could
wanna
join
do that.
forces to fight the patricians. I don't know. You get a choice in that, right?
No, you're making a choice.
Yeah,
I can make you fight the patricians.
Yep.
Barons need one more military and they win.
Does that give barons more military, technically?
That's right. And tell the counts to fight the coastal army. Head
You
on.
just commit us to suicide like you have the entirety of the game.
You've taken our money. Now you're going to take our men too.
Wait, what happens if
Where
I
the
join?
men?
If I make you join forces, can this backfire on me somehow?
God, I
hope
so.
Fight us, you cowards. Either 6 versus 5 or 12 versus 5. Yeah, but yeah, it makes them join forces. So, and they're going to work together against me if they can. So, sorry, counts.
Yeah. We have to be.
Very well,
Yes,
Your Majesty. I
weird.
rely your orders to James Jedi, the commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows, treachery can thrive on a battlefield. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Yes. Follow the orders. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. No, don't let them march on the capital. James, I love you, man. A is the right choice here. Fuck. Damn it. Right, okay, well, let's see what happens. Swine taking our land and wives, and you're going to stand for this? The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room. Those damn cowards, cravens, treacherous, yellow-bellied, little-livered, chicken-hearted bastards. Damn it, my authority goes down.
And ages ago, how'd the battle go?
How did the battle go? Did it go well? I assume it did.
Did we win?
Did we win?
Are the crabs dead? Oh no, the rebels gained victory points. Instead of engaging the enemy or linking up with the barons, the counts told their army to just hang back, do nothing. So the rebels gain victory points. The rebels can win this game, can't they? Defiance is now vengeful, authority is now impervious. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their asses while the entire coastal army walked on by. What? But why? I'll have their heads for this! If you win, which now looks less likely. You have no choice but to rely on the barons. It'll come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. So, am I right in thinking that if the barons do nothing, then the rebels win?
Probably, yeah.
We all know that Smithian is the bastard son of a patrician crab. Probably. Barons, you've got to fight. I'll lead the troops personally. I must advise against this. You'll be in great danger, and inspiring as your presence may be to the troops, your death or severe injury will destroy their morale completely. Okay, fine, I'll stay in the palace, because actually last time I got ate by a bloody giant. A wise decision. Now I really must be going. I have a lot to take care of. Calling the cavalry. The marshal strides in, her face streaked with mud and sweat. Had some trouble in the last skirmish, Your Majesty. Why don't you bring me good news for a change? In a rebellion, good news is hard to come by. When our cavalry charged, those rebel bastards lined up their pikes and just waited. It wasn't pretty. Some of our soldiers got away. Most of the horses didn't. This is a problem.
Why did they charge into pikes?
Hello, Essence. Welcome. You can still join. It's not
Horses
too
don't
late.
have handbrakes.
I mean,
They're basically down for either barons win or patricians win in an upcoming battle. It's more of a coin flip at the end when two regions rebel. I've been exchanging diplomatic messages with the Ashmedian Empire. They're willing to donate war thoroughbreds to the cause. It's in their interest to keep the kingdom's leadership consistent, Your Majesty. I don't trust them. They want us in their debt. I suggest we send scouts into coastal territory and steal horses from their foremost equestrian, Lord Patrician Thomas. That would be dangerous, Marshal. Perhaps we could purchase the Count's horses. Count Dubs has decent herds.
He does, just like his daughters.
All you want is handshake and greasy palms. This is war, not a country fair. Well, this is not good. Send a diplomatic envoy to Ashmead asking for their help, or steal horses from Lord Patrician Thomas. None of that's great.
I mean, we can't have the patricians with their horses, you know?
It's only 35% chance of working, though.
Yeah, but if enough people vote for it, you gotta hope. You gotta hope to get those horses.
Okay, well, by a landslide, I'm going to try and steal horses. This is not going to go well. Welcome, Ola. Welcome in. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, it succeeded! Oh my god! A squad of horse thieves dive into coastal territory and soon return with proper spoils. A herd of warhorses ready for action, perfectly loyal to those with oats. So authority's gone up to 8. Military is now mediocre. The East's military is now powerful. The most powerful, actually.
You gave
the loyalists
the army that just sat down whilst your
I know.
was attacked. You gave them the horses. That's wonderful.
Hey, you gave them the horses. You voted. I didn't. That wouldn't have been my choice. After taking them out for the first skirmish, the marshal comes to see you. Wasn't sure if these coastal horses would be properly trained, but they're really decent. The coastal troops hardly knew what to do without them. They've scattered the enemy like the cowards they are. She bangs a fist on the table for emphasis. Servants scurry to pick up the scattered papers. Okay, one more. Defectors. Your Majesty, my agents are everywhere. Busy times right now. I've heard something particularly interesting. Please be good. Any news can be good news if used effectively. Well, the crabs was never going to be good news, let's be honest. Giant crabs on the coast murdering people as big as houses. There's really not a good way to spin that. There are dissenters among the coastal troops who want this conflict as little as we do. My agents could use them to sow opposition amongst their ranks. It would be dangerous but significantly damage enemy morale. Or we could lure them to join the marcher troops. Some of the barons might resent hosting turncoats, but we must be practical. Order the rebel dissenters to lower coastal morale. The barons don't need the dregs of other people's armies. Everyone, vote A! Welcome, Flack. Welcome in. Don't help the barons get stronger, they'll win. Or you can force the order by veto. Yep. Exactly what I was doing. Seems rigged. Yeah, pretty much. Don't you just love democracy? Isn't it the best?
Democracy.
Thank you. I love that none of the patricians voted. Fuck you guys.
They gave up.
Didn't even bother.
They never beat.
You've been against me from the start when you were like, money, please. Oh, you can't vote? Oh, I see. I thought you just all hated me that much. All right, well. Yeah, that's true. They do. Everybody does. You took our crabs. Oh, the crabs thing was fucking hilarious. In the coming weeks, the Spy Master's agents get to work subtly spreading the word about how badly the patricians are handling the civil war. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't.
They're handling it as well as they were handling.
Oh, it
business. I mean, look at
succeeded.
what it fell to.
One evening, the marshal strides in, her hair awry and streaked with blood. There we go, baby. Let's do this. Their military is now inadequate, and the loyalists gain a victory point. Good. I have no idea what that spymaster's been up to, and I don't care to know. But coastal morale has dropped through the floor. Something's shaken them up, that's for sure. Whatever you're doing, keep it up. Was unwise to go against me. By royal decree, we can tweak the laws governing how the council votes. Okay. So, royal gamble, swing votes. No, I like what we've got going on. Veto's good. Iron choice is good. Gonna keep it the same.
Swing.
So the rebels have got 3 victory points. And the loyalists have 2. So if you don't help me out, then we lose. Then there's no way of you winning, I guess. I keep, every time these little flags come up, I'm still expecting one of them to be crab related still. Maybe I should do the final battle last. Sickness spreads. Let's do that. Flak Nugget, welcome in. What an appearance. We don't care about many, we want to avenge the crabs. You are a swine and we stand in to enact justice. Yeah, we must crush the rebels. You're right, Cinnamon. Let's do this. Your Highness, a terrible sickness is spreading among my troops in the march. Get away from me. What kind of sickness? Done a lot of digging, a lot of latrines, a lot of graves. What can we do about it? If we let the disease run its course, we'll have lost a lot of soldiers we can't afford to lose. But I'm not sure how much we can do. Perhaps the council can see a way forward.
I mean, you gotta let them lose troops.
Treasury's too low. Hire a wizard to cure the marcher troops with magic. After what happened last time, they'll just come back with giant fucking troops. That might be a good thing.
Different wizard.
Quarantine the disease and order the healthy to leave them behind. Do nothing to stop the spreading of the sickness. So, the patricians can't vote, that's right, because they're rebelling. So, that would just make the Baron's military weaker. Alright, let's go.
That sickness getting around, guys. Oh my goodness.
You want... You're sick, Counts. What the hell? The Counts are evil.
Yeah, I guess Cinnamon stopped caring about the people.
Yeah, true. Cinnamon used to be
big
all about
180
the
on that one.
people. Yeah. You order the disease soldiers quarantined into separate camp. The rest are marched off to a safe distance. That made the most sense. And authority's gone up a little bit. Dozens of soldiers lie about their symptoms to save their own skins, but fortunately your officers root them out. They're sent back to quarantine. Very few soldiers in the quarantine camp survive, but the sickness stops spreading among your healthy troops. Sometimes sacrifices must be made. Okay, so military strength went down. Well,
Yeah, it would
not
have
good.
happened either way.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess some people didn't quite realize that.
In the gardens of the royal palace, your marshal rushes up to you in excitement. Count Rudisius follows her, dragging a large trunk behind him. Your Majesty, Rudisius has developed something for the war effort. You have to see it.
Destroy it.
Oh, destroy it now. Don't show it to me. Just destroy it now. Honestly, I
No.
don't be any... If it's any fucking crustacean, I am going to kill you, Rudy.
Don't worry, it's just my dick in a box.
I actually hope it's just your dick in a box, to be honest.
You know,
Because
fix
every
the crab issue, I brought a lobster.
yeah, it's a very Australian way of dealing with things. The locusts are a problem. Let's get fucking poisonous toads over here. Oh, now the toads are a problem. What are we going to do with them?
Giant spiders. And they'll fucking show them frogs.
Oh, but you see, the frog can't actually get the locusts because they're too high out. Fuck. Did anybody even think about that? Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Greetings, Your
me.
Grace. An alchemist from my estate's been working on this for some time. He starts unpacking the trunk, revealing complicated and foul-smelling machinery that looks like a very large set of bagpipes. This better be going somewhere, Rudy. I swear to God, I'm pretty busy right now. Tell me what it does. It creates fire, Your Majesty. It can spray flames right across the room. This sounds good. But don't use it inside a room, not unless you want to burn it down with you inside. I currently do. It'd probably be a better way to go out. Fancy a demonstration, Your Majesty?
Try it yourself.
Defiance goes down, not that it even matters. Yes, fire! Absolutely not take this ungodly instrument and leave! Fine, I'm gonna lower Defiance, not that it makes a damn bit of difference. Most pleasing, that's my king. He directs each step. You pour a smoking camel into a spout, then pull a lever, twist valve, and then fire streams straight from the pipe. It sprays all across the garden, singeing the leaves of a nearby bush. Bravo, bravo.
He tricked you into fucking up your yard.
He did. He was like, please set the kingdom on fire. A few
Your
of these things
gardener is devastated.
He's probably burnt. Nobody even cared to notice. Okay, we have to undermine their authority, and then the counts can help. A few of these things in the infantry could turn the tide of the rebellion. Pay for the equipment, but don't worry about alchemists. Order the counts to hand over the equipment for free. Too dangerous. Put the alchemists on crop science instead. Oh. Oh. Oh, I don't even know. None of them are particularly bad. Alright. Let's go. You fell right into my trap, my pretties.
That's what you think. I know exactly what I did.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I want the equipment for free. Give it to me.
No, I just don't want the counts to receive money for it. Some of their members have been very vocal about opposing the barons, and I won't stand for it any longer.
Fair enough. Not all the counts are happy, but most of them understand, at least grudgingly, that in times of war, money is short. Wait for the equipment to arrive. What? I thought the authority came into play. Takes a while for all the manufacturing equipment to arrive in the capital, and figuring out the machinery is a trickery, dangerous endeavor. During the next skirmish, the marshal leads a squad of fire-throwing shock troops who march ahead of the infantry, carrying their infernal machines on their shoulders. The coastal soldiers scatter in terror as soon as the flames begin, an absolute disaster for the rebels. Oh my god, the treasury's fucked. Military is now mighty. The loyalists gain a victory point. Oh my god, the treasury is screwed. Oh, just in time for the final battle. It's 3 victory points to 3 victory points. This could go either way. Looks like you have no money without your moneylenders. I don't. Let's bring back the jeweled crabs, please. I hope I had one in my cupboard or something. After the hideous cowardice of the counts, our last hope is the barons. They're all that stands between the capital and the coastal army. Oof. Take heart, your majesty. We haven't lost yet. I'll send word to the barons that it's their time to strike. We can only hope they listen to our orders. Come on, guys. The rebels win otherwise, so... then nobody wins. That's like getting this fate and then nobody winning.
Can't let the dirty patricians win.
Patricians aren't going to win, exactly, yeah. There we go. Dom!
I can't support this king. I can't.
You must! It's only 70% military victory here. I don't think this even means I win. Yeah. Your marshal rides out with your orders, leaving you to wait anxiously for the outcome of the battle. The next few days are agony. No! Are you kidding me? No!
Yeah.
When she finally returns, it's not in a manner you'd hoped. She's carried into your throne room on a stretcher, coughing weakly. Her torso is covered in blood-soaked bandages. Oh, that was 70% of going through. Fuck.
What took
Nice
you
above. What happened to you? What took you so long? Fuck. It's nothing. Just let me make my report. As we marched to engage the enemy, we got lured into an ambush. I should have seen it coming. It was a narrow pass, forcing our armies into a choke point. Suddenly our numbers didn't matter. The patricians softened us up with a hail of arrows. Then they smashed... Oh no! Then they smashed us into us like a hammer-striking anvil. Blood and screams. So much death. The rebels gain 2 victory points. And the military is now inadequate. Oh, this is so fucked. When they found me, I was under a pile of corpses with 6 arrows in me. They say it's a miracle I survived it all. This is all your fault. Maybe you're right, but I'm the only half-competent general you've got left. So let's hope I don't die of gangrene. Let's hope you do. If you want to see the year's end, we must build up fortifications, stockpile food, train up citizens' militia. The patricians will be camped outside the city walls in a matter of weeks. It's time to pray to the Ninth, Your Majesty, because apart from him, we're on our own. We haven't got many faithful, except for the barons. Oh God. Raise your military to 7, that's not going to happen. Lowering your faith to 2 or less, could happen. Raise your military to at least 7, not going to happen. The kingdom is in rebellion. The first time to earn 5 victory points. Oh, so you've won.
Yeah, it's probably going to be an event after this.
Ah. It's over? Is it over? No. The sun rises on a city in turmoil. The patricians began their assault last night. Since then, you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls, and the clash of blades. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen your marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. Your honor guard are in the streets outside the palace, building a barricade and organizing last-ditch defenses. Vital work, but you're vulnerable without them by your side. The royal court is empty except for you, your wife, and your son, cradled in the arms of his nanny. His crying is giving you a headache. Yeah, that's the least of my worries. I've accepted my death. You should do the same, my love. Oh, get out of here. Why are you always so ninth damned miserable? Yeah, you've been nothing but miserable. You cried the day we got married. It all started when I was a child and my nanny told me I wasn't allowed to play on the grass. No, nobody cares about your life story or your childhood trauma now, Lorelei. Shut up. You wait and stew outside. The screams and clashes get louder. Finally, your spymaster arrives, out of breath, her face stained by smoke and blood. They'll be here any moment, Your Majesty. You must saddle your horse and escape the city. I know of a secret passage.
Yeah, you're a coward. You should run.
Listen, I understand the reverse psychology you're trying to pull on me here.
No, that was like, genuinely, you are a coward and a shit king. You should run. That's what you would do. You're a tyrant. You care too much about yourself to like stand and fight.
That
I
is
mean,
true.
if you get out, you'll still be alive, right?
That is true. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be. After the misery of all the crabs and the giant crabs, and then the pirates, and then...
Right, but you just disappear and become a peasant somewhere, right? Till you train up
Or
your
a
son
pirate.
to be a tyrannical dictator. Like
That's true.
yourself.
Maybe I come back for other events. I'm gonna run. Let me run like a coward. You follow the spy master down through a hidden trapdoor behind your throne. Lorelei accompanies you, as does the nanny still holding your son in her arms. The capital is lost, but you can get it back. The counts have agreed to shelter you while you plot your revenge. Wow, which counts? The counts? The counts are sheltering me? Surely
Yeah.
not. I'm sure they would kill me in a moment's notice. I'll be little more than their puppet king. But you'll be alive.
I don't think they'll have you, man.
I don't think they will either. You can chill in my bungalow and smoke reefers. We only want you here for sweet Lorelei. She's adored by our peoples.
Yeah, and you're coming back to your own people, right?
You
Yeah.
spill out into a leafy courtyard. 4 horses are waiting. As you saddle up to them, you hear a wet thud behind you, followed by the sound of something rolling across the floor. Don't be a crab.
It's a
You're-
head.
Your spy master is lying dead on the ground. Her head is missing.
Yeah, there you go.
Koroxas stands over the body, flanked by a dozen soldiers, his longsword stained red. Never liked her. Ideas above her station. Well, here we go. I'm fucked. Your nanny runs off, still clutching your son in her arms. At least there's a ray of hope. Even if you die now, your heir still lives. Well, he was adopted, so, you know.
Alright, how about we get a well-timed arrow shot?
I knew that was too good to be true. We can't escape our fights. Lorelei, shut the fuck up, you miserable fuck. Quiet, you have nothing to fear. I'm not here for you. Let's talk about this. So, you knew about the escape route, huh? You're not the only one with spies. With a triumphant smirk, Lord Patrician Koroxas makes a sharp gesture. The coastal soldiers step forward, swords at the ready. I genuinely wish we could have settled this peacefully. War is bad for business. But since you're so unreasonable, I'll be most satisfied to watch you die. Well, I'm gonna have to fight now. It's not worth it, but I've got to fight.
Really?
now.
You're gonna fight? You're not gonna make it.
You're
You should
not gonna
try and
run?
run. Try and
I'm
run,
not
man.
gonna
That's
run.
literally
I'm-
the only chance you have.
Where you're gonna run?
I'm
You're
not
about to die.
I'm gonna die anyway. There's no way I'm getting out of here.
Necessarily. Not necessarily.
That's so out of character.
Smithian.
Run? I'm gonna
You would
run?
push your wife
You
towards
gotta
them and you would run.
dude.
That's
Come
what
on.
Okay.
You got-
Okay, I'm gonna
everybody's
run, I'm gonna run.
run.
You're caught before you can make 10 steps. Instead of killing you, the soldier sees you and drag you back to the palace. Your ordeal isn't over. Your
Oh,
wife is
like
dragged
that.
off too, kicking and screaming. You never see her again. Good, actually, that's a relief. You can only hope Lord Patrician Koroxas
Doing
kept
everyone
his
a
promise.
favour.
Yeah. And no harm came to her. After a week rotting in your own dungeon, you're marched out onto a public platform, jeered at by thousands of peasants. You cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Lord Patrician Koroxas sits in the front row, grinning. The rebels have won. The capital has been taken. You are a former king. Well, we didn't lose any money at the end. That's a bonus. Can't take any money from me. Authority is now spineless. I worked so hard for that authority. The executioner waits silently, holding an axe bigger than you. If you have any last words, now's the time.
We had enough.
You have to say that too.
Ended with a pun.
I wish I could say something crab related, because honestly, that's probably what I would say. I'll be heading off then. You place your head on the block. The executioner lifts his massive axe. Wait, you suddenly thought of much better last words. You turn to the executioner to tell him, but the axe is already falling. Thunk. Your head bounces into Lord Patrician Korox's lap, and your reign comes to a gruesome end. Damn! Having lost to the rebellious patricians, King Smithian was dragged out of the palace and decapitated in the city square. After losing the civil war, the barons retreated to their borders and immediately began plotting against the usurper. As a reward for staying loyal to the king, the top counts were beheaded. Nobody was loyal to me. In public, the survivors swore loyalty to the new regime. In private, they swore vengeance. The patricians launched a rebellion that toppled the king and devastated the kingdom. In the aftermath, nobody could stop them from taking the throne, and Clementine was crowned. To half-hearted cheers from the traumatized common folk. Wow. The counts had 8 military. They would have taken that castle. Yeah, they would have. King Smithian, the usurped. Oh, I didn't. I think last time I survived longer. 3 years and 5 months, I think it was. Wow, good game, guys. Good game. That was tense there at the end. That was.
We almost had.
Honestly,
job,
if the counts had joined in,
things would have been different.
Things would have been different.
Was a
Yeah,
mistake on our part for sure.
That would have turned the tide, I think.
Yeah, we would have won.
To be
And
honest,
then we would have won.
It's very possible. Yeah, I didn't realize how much of an effect not fighting in that battle had.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that big a deal.
No, I didn't either. Yeah. If you just brought a crab, it would have never happened too. That's true. If I just brought a fucking crab.
If it all comes down to the crab at the end of the day.
It really did, though. That's actually true. If I just bought the crab in the beginning, rather than making them illegal, so much shit went wrong right from the beginning.